good, man.
Yeah, brother.
All right, all right, all right. What's good, people? Happy Sunday.
Peace,
I know it's a little bit
peace.
early for. I know it's a little early. Hold on, my bad. I know it's a little early for our people in the United States, but my brother, the Lord, he's out in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia to be exact. So, I just gotta be, considerate for his the time difference. But then it's always a pleasure being with this brother. When we talk hip hop, you know what I'm saying. So, um, Mr. Lord, I'll give you the floor, man. Introduce yourself.
Hey yo, peace, peace, mercy, and blessings. Hopefully you and yours are safe or well. It's your man Lord Triple A, aka the Narrative Fanatic, aka Shuin. Pleased to be on this platform again, brother. This is not my
Yes,
first
sir.
time. We've been here
Hmm.
many times before.
Oh
We
yeah.
laugh at each other's wild takes, and we appreciate each other's hip hop knowledge.
Yeah.
So I'm here like before we get started. Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters worldwide.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, this Eid finds you in the best of health, and the best of energy, and in the best of relationship with Allah.
Yeah.
Uh, and hopefully, may your relationship with Allah grow stronger, ever stronger, and may we unite together in the highest of paradise without judgment nor suffering,
Yes,
God
sir.
willing.
I've been
All
Ibu
right.
Morocco, brother.
That much obliged, man. Much obliged.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let's
sir.
do
Yes,
it.
sir.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, man. So this brother here, he has a lot to talk about. He has a lot on his mind that's bothering him. That bothers me too. Let's get it, man. The floor is yours, my brother. Go ahead.
First off, shout out to the PSA for Life platform, the PSA for Life podcast, hosted by my brothers, Three Letter Man and Watson. Uh, these two brothers are elderly, like they're from the generation before us, and they
Yep.
are very, very steeped in hip hop knowledge. And
Oh yeah.
each of them has some batshit insane takes, as
Yeah.
we all do, being hip hop heads. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna jump out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Yeah.
love this shit too much, if you love this shit enough, you're like fellow hip hop heads will find a take of yours that they call to be batshit insane. For
Oh yeah.
example, I don't think Get Rich or Die Trying is a good album. So let's go.
I I, I disagree. I disagree on that. I disagree on that
Yeah, of
for
course,
sure.
of course you do, of course you do. It's hip hop. Let's
And
go.
no, it's not
But
because
yeah,
I'm from Queens. I know that's what you're gonna
yeah,
say. I
yeah. I
know
know,
that's the angle that people
I
are gonna
know, I
say.
know.
No, no, no. It's all good, bro. It's all good. No, it's so I knew about 50 back in 2000. So this was before Garrett should die trying and things like that. So me being from Queens, Smithfield Gardens to be exact. He's from
You heard of,
Rochdale.
yeah, you heard of him from How to Rob, right?
Yeah, exactly. How to rob
Yeah,
and then
that's
like
90. So that's 99 then. Yo, I believe you might have. Did you listen to the hit in real time when it
no,
dropped in
no, but that's
97?
no, because I didn't know about him back then. I was too young. I was because I'm only
Mm.
39, so I was when he came out like in '97. I was 10 years old, so I didn't know him. And he was like more in the
Okay.
underground circuit. As far as
Yeah.
like the How to Rob, I didn't hear that up until like 2000, like I was saying before. 'Cause I didn't know about
Mm.
50 until that, and
But didn't
also
you
when
hear?
he got.
Didn't you hear React? Didn't you hear React off the Onyx album?
I didn't hear it until like a couple years later after that.
Oh,
Because
all
at
right,
that
all
time in
right.
two yeah, because back in 2000, like I was all about Wu Tang and Def Squad. That was my thing. I was like,
As you should. And it's
but
funny that you mentioned Def Squad because
yeah,
Redman is the topic that I want to talk about tonight.
absolutely,
It's one of them.
absolutely.
It's one of them. It's one of
Oh
them.
no, for
Okay,
sure,
but
for
finish
sure.
your thought, brother.
No, you good, you good,
Finish
you
your thought,
good.
brother.
No, you good. So with Onyx, I knew about them since like the early '90s, but I know them from the back the fuck up. But then I got introduced to the All We Got Is Us album around 2001. and then like I worked my way up,
Oh.
and so that's how I really got into them like that. But getting to 50, I remember like the Hot Rob song and then the Roddy Roddy from the Into Deep soundtrack as
Produced by
well.
Kid Capri. Produced
Exactly.
by DJ
Ex-
Kid Capri. That shit
Exactly.
is a masterpiece. That is shit is an unheralded, uncut gem.
Absolutely. And the video's dope too.
Big facts.
Yeah. So what really got notice of him for me was when he got shot. Is when he got shot. I think it was like around May of 2000 of that year. I was in junior high school and I was in eighth grade, and some kid in my class had the Daily News, and then he was reading up on 50 Cent, and then that's how that came up, and then that kind of sparked my
Mm.
interest. And then in 2002, when I moved to
Guess who's
Florida,
back?
Guess Who's Back, and then like not just Guess Who's Back, but the other mixtapes like Automatic Gunfire.
50 Cent is the future.
Exactly, yup. And then that's what I
Can you
really,
can you correct something for me, bro?
yeah,
Because
go
I
ahead.
need to know this. Is Wikipedia bugging? Did Guess Who's Back come out before 50 Cent is the future? Or did 50 Cent of the future come out before Guess Who's Back?
It's hard to tell because Guess Who's Back was retail release, whereas the other mixtapes like Automatic Gunfire, No Mercy,
No
No
Mercy,
Pain,
No
No
Fear.
Mercy, yeah, those were like from the streets. So
Mm,
it's like there's no like given any given date of when
mm.
it came out, but it came out in 2002, but it was like hard to keep
Yeah,
up.
all of them came out 2002.
Yeah,
That was a full run. I believe No Mercy, No Fear was the very first mixtape that he did after he signed with Shady.
yeah,
Yeah, because 50 Cent is the future and Guess Who's Back came out before.
yeah. And the
But
thing
yeah,
with
enough about 50 Cent, man.
one more thing, one more thing. The one thing about with Wikipedia sometimes like you could edit things, so it's like it get some of the information can be distorted. So sometimes I don't rely on Wikipedia. Sometimes like I'll like look up interviews where it's like printed interviews or people that were there, like watch YouTube videos, like interviews and stuff like that, and things like people like like Watson and
Mm.
Three, what I mean, because they were in the
Three letter
building,
man,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm
PSA
saying?
for
And
life. PSA for life.
yeah,
And
man,
that's where the conversation is starting.
yes,
Because
sir.
PSA for life co-host Watson got into it with another one of my dear brothers, my man Tony the Dome from down
Yes, sir.
south. Yeah, like all three of them, I consider all three family. You know what I'm saying? Because like uh, three, I'm not as like immediately conversational with three as I
Okay,
am with Tone and with Watson. Because me
got
and
you.
Tone got into it many times. Uh, like friendly. We're talking friendly.
Yeah,
Nobody insulted anybody here. We all respect each other. We're all men. You know what I'm saying?
of
Like
course.
no love or respect is lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh, but like we get into like the debates, the arguments, hip hop talk. This
yeah,
is barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying?
of
And
course.
so Tone and Watson got into it with each other uh, uh, in a conversation about Nas and Redman.
Yeah,
So the 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 thing that sparked it was that Watson claimed that Redman was the best MC, like he had the best catalog of hip hop in the 90s. Like if you gather all the legendary MCs that came out in the 90s, nobody had a better catalog in the 90s than Redman. Of course, Tone first hit him back with Redman ain't better than Nas, but Redman's catalog in the '90s ain't better than Nas's catalog in the '90s. And then that shit jumped everything off. Now I will say, as an outlier, before we get into the Nas versus Redman conversation,
yeah.
I think Ice Cube has an equally legitimate case for being the best solo MC with a catalog in the '90s. You
Oh,
know, with a '90s
absolutely,
catalog. You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying? And
absolutely.
Watson acknowledges this. Watson acknowledges, like, yo, Ice Cube, I don't got pushback against Ice Cube. But Nas, yeah, that's where the discrepancy is happening, and a lot of people on hip hop Twitter are taking Tone's side, and unjustly, might I add, because they act like Redman wasn't like that, wasn't that dude ever since he debuted on Brothers on My Jock,
Yeah.
back all the way back in December 1990.
Right.
So
No.
let's get a roll call going for historical purposes.
All right.
Yo,
What you said, bro?
how
You
was
broke
the
up.
Redman on from a chronological standpoint?
What? Can you repeat that again? I'm
From a
sorry.
chronological standpoint,
Yeah.
I said, from a chronological standpoint, what was the very first project that Redman appeared on?
Yeah. It will be business as usual.
It will be the business as usual 30 PMD classic in a row, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's EPMD's third bona fide classic in a row. And when I say classic, I mean the hip hop definition of a classic, work of art that stood the test of time, that
Yeah.
had sizable impact and influence, even though hip hop Twitter is too young to remember that
Yeah.
EPMD was really that, like that duo for real, like before Outkast,
Yeah.
even before De La. We're talking since 1987,
Yeah.
all the way up to the end of their Def Jam run.
Mm-hmm.
EPMD has not missed, not once, not once. And the third classic in a row was Business as Usual. And
Yeah.
on two songs, two immaculate masterpiece songs, Redman stole the show. Red
Oh,
Noble.
absolutely.
One was Brothers on My Jock, and the other was Hardcore. And Hardcore, I think like it was before. I don't know what. No, it wasn't before it was right after the Source. But did they start establishing the hip hop quotables back then? Remember? No, they did. They did because Parrish got a hip hop quotable for the verse that he dropped on Rampage. Many of the wonders MD paid. You got that right, Buck. Stay out of my way, cause I clock
Yeah.
G's. Where you clock Z's? I don't smoke crack. I smoke MCs. Yo, he like he clearly had the standout verse in my humble opinion. Even though LL tore it the fuck down and dissed DPMD on the same song. He dissed DPMD on their own song.
Yeah, he did. But
You and
Lord,
your squad better praise the real God.
to take it back to a lot of people don't know either that Redman, he got his start really with Do It All from Lords of the Underground. This is
Big
before
facts.
Lords of the Ground was a group. Do It All was actually a solo artist, and actually Redman was his DJ, because Redman was a DJ back in the day. But there's a song that's floating on the internet. I forgot the name of it, but it's like an old video from like 1989, 90, where Redman's in it. It's like very young Redman. I forgot the name of it, but if I find it, I'll post it in the chat so they can check it out. But for sure, definitely. But Redman's been in the building for a while though.
I
Way
think
before Redman. Way before
I
Redman.
think
I mean,
they were the Jersey version of Wu-Tang, the Revolutionary Posse of Terrorists or something. RPT, and Do It All was a member. Redman was a member. Tame One, Diesel Don,
yeah.
Govmatic, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
I think
Govmatic,
that
man.
it was a big collective. Rest in peace to Tame One as well.
Yeah. Redman's cousin.
So yeah, and according to Redman, he was the very first punchline beast out of New Jersey. According to that's Redman saying this. I don't know if he's bigging his cousin up or if that's actual facts. I'll leave that up to the Jersey hip hop historians. But
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, so the world heard Redman. The world, we're talking like about the masses.
Mm-hmm.
They heard Redman on a classic album that was heavily in rotation back in 1991. Like by the time 1991, EPMD damn near ran that whole summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and by comparison, the very first time people heard Nas, everybody knows. Everybody knows the very first time people heard Nas. It was on Breaking Atoms, which interestingly came out in January of 1991.
Mm-hmm.
Wikipedia is bugging. Now that I know for a fact. It
Yeah,
might
that's
have
what
been
I'm saying.
January
Well,
24th. It might have been January the 24th or January 13th. I'm not sure.
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, with Wikipedia, like I said, like sometimes the information can be distorted. Like anybody can edit that shit. Like if you have an account, you can edit that.
Rest in peace to Powerful Wu-Tang. They up
Rest in peace
until
to
very
them.
recently, up until very recently, they were claiming that he was born in 1973. When you see the Wu-Tang Final Chamber tour, they posted up like in bold fonts.
Yo, you there? Yo, 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 Lord, you hear me? Yo, yo,
Yo,
yeah, yeah.
you okay?
Can
I
you
hear
hear me?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Man, it's fucking StreamYard, man. Jesus
Yo,
Christ. Yeah, I hear you.
yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yo,
Yes, sir. Yo, 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 yo.
I can't hear you, bro.
Hold on. Having technical difficulties. I do apologize. Okay. Let me hit him up. All right. Yo,
Yo,
yo.
can you
Yes,
hear me?
sir. Yes, sir. I hear
Yeah,
you.
my bad. I got a phone call. It was Pop Dukes.
Okay, okay. No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, no. But I'm back now.
Bad, bad, bad.
So yeah, we was at
You were sort of about
live at the bar.
Powers incorrect born date.
Yeah, like they got that in bold font that he was born in 1970. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Got you, got you,
So
got
yeah,
you.
Wikipedia be bugging a lot of times, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like I said, like people distort the information, so it's like one of those things you got to take in face value at this point.
All right, so back to the conversation. So with Nas's verse on Live at the Barbecue
Hmm.
and Redman's Seeing Stealing verses, two verses. Let's count. Let's be clear, two verses on Hardcore and
Yeah.
Brothers on My Jock. Like those two verses. Do you feel that what Nas did on Live at the Barbecue eclipses what Redman did on Brothers on My Jock and Hardcore?
Um. Ah, man. I don't know, man. Like, because Redman's verse on "Brothers My Jock," man, is just like phenomenal, man. But um Nas's verse on "Live at the Barbecue," I don't know, with the Jesus, especially for that time
Yeah,
period, was like very
it
shock. It
was
was like
Verbal
shock value.
Assassin. My architect. It was Verbal Assassin. My architect pleases. When I was
Yeah,
12, I went to hell for snuffing
fucking
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, yeah. It was like it was next level for that time. You know what I mean? Because nobody was really rapping like that unless like you were Isham in the underground. But like on a commercial side of things, I don't know, man. They both were dope. But if I had to give, um, I'll give that to Nas. I'll give that to Nas for sure.
Wait a minute. So you think one verse overshadowed two scene stealers?
Well, not two, but
Or you think? Oh, so you're specifying Redman on Brothers on My Jock and Nas on Live at the Barbecue.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth
Okay.
with those two
So what
songs.
about Red on Hardcore? That leaves Red on Hardcore,
Oh,
which is
hardcore heat.
arguably like
Yeah,
well,
I'll give that to Redman on hardcore, especially like especially when it was on the What the album, he had that as a song too, like his verse.
yeah,
That's how dope his verse was. They put that on his first album,
big facts,
so
big facts. It's crazy that I heard Redman's verse on Hardcore on What the album before I heard it business as usual, because I
right,
wasn't up on EPMD at first.
got you. Now let me
Yeah,
ask you this. Let me ask you
mm,
this: what's the better verse, Redman hardcore or Redman's on Brothers on Your Job?
I got Redman on Hardcore, brother.
Yeah, same.
I got Redman on Hardcore. So we go back. So we go from '91 to 1992, and
Yes, sir.
1992, like it's a there's first Back to the Grill Again, right?
Nope. MC Search.
MC Search. No, that's not. But I'm not sure if did the MC Search album come out before Business Never Personal?
I'm not sure, brother. To be honest with you.
I think they came out at around the same time. And Back to the Grill Again was not a single before the MC Search album.
Right.
I think MC Search put that out as a single after the album came out.
Got you. And also, you got to keep in mind, like a lot of those albums were made the year before, so sometimes they'll put out like a single that's from that album, maybe the year before, like in
Yeah,
91, 92. That's usually the case, but
we'll get
but
we'll get to we'll get to that point. We'll get to
yeah,
that point in a few minutes because there's a very clear example of exactly what you're saying right now.
yeah,
So Nas hops on Back to the Grill Again, and he's waving automatic guns and nuns, right?
yeah,
and, and then off the strength of that, he gets a single deal. He gets signed to Columbia,
yes, sir.
and he puts out Halftime.
Yeah, Zebrahead soundtrack.
Yeah, Zebrahead soundtrack. Now Halftime is a 5 mic masterpiece.
Absolutely.
4 out of 4. 4 out of 4 for me. I don't believe in the 5 mic rating system because it violated a lot of classics, bro. It violated a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
classics.
it's very controversial, man. Yeah,
Mm,
very controversial.
yeah, like if it violated Gangstar multiple times, violated OC multiple times,
Yeah, The
violated
Shining.
Smith,
Yeah,
violated Smith and Wesson.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
gave that shit 3 mics.
That is
The
wild,
Shining,
yo.
The Shining,
Yeah, that's
arguably
wild.
arguably the best boot camp click affiliated album of all time, gets 3 mics. Man,
That's so okay. So do you prefer The Shining over Enter the Stage?
yes.
Okay. I'm not mad at
I
that. I'm
got
not mad at that.
I got from the first 4 boot camp click albums, I
Yeah.
got The Shining #1 with a
Okay.
bullet.
Okay.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing touching that.
we gotta do a review on The Shining for sure.
Yeah, big facts, big facts, big facts. Smith and Wesson, like General Steele is my favorite MC from the boot camp click.
Yeah, he's dope, man. He's fucking dope.
Yeah, General Steele is their jizza, you know.
Oh, I ain't
He's
mad at
yeah,
that.
he's the one. He's the no. It's according to every other MC in the clique. You know what I'm saying? Like they all attribute that Steele was the one who rhymed first.
Gotcha.
Every single one of them give that props to Steele. To the point that he taught Tech how to rhyme and gave him one of his verses. And then Tech got good enough that he was able to rhyme on his own, and then they got on the Black Smith and Wesson joint.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But yeah, back on Nas. Nas gets Halftime, right?
Yep.
So, which is a 4 out of 4 masterpiece, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no debates. Meanwhile, Reggie Noble gets on Headbanger.
Woo.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Nas's verse on Back to the Grill Again or Reggie Noble's verse on Headbanger?
Oh, Headbanger all day.
Thank you.
Headbanger all day. Especially that cerebral palsy line. Oh my god.
Mm. Yo, and he
Ooh.
said, "Wicked with the style. You think I have cerebral palsy?" Like
Ah.
Wicked style's crazy. You lullaby, you stupid ass. Rockabye, baby.
Woo.
Funkadelic devil hit your ass with the level from the new school and still holding my jewels.
Yeah. Nah. Headbanger blows that Back to the Girl Again away like a hurricane in the summertime, man. Like
That's a big
and
facts.
and the fact that like at that time EPMD were like they weren't see eye to eye because of the whole home abduction and all that shit
Mm,
and
mm, mm, mm.
and it, to the point like I was reading reports and like interviews that like they couldn't be near each other in a video shoot because of that, like they were that angry with
They,
each other and they
the breakup, according to Eric Sermon,
yeah
the breakup, the APMD breakup happened on that video shoot, which in retrospect added to how dope the video was.
yeah exactly yup
Because they was really trying to beef. They was really on some like, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up when I see you,
yeah
especially Parrish. Because
oh yeah
Parrish, yeah, for those who know, do not mess with Parrish Smith.
yeah. Yeah, he's a
Do
big
not, like,
dude too. He's a big
I'm
dude.
telling you, he fucked up MC Hammer's brother.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he broke like he took his whole face off.
Damn.
Like, and it was one punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the glasses, the teeth, everything.
So now let me ask you this. So is that how like the whole Redman and a Hammer beef started? I know it was a line that Redman said about I think it was the interview. I mean, I think it was like the skit, one of the skits for what the album is, what caused the beef between Redman
I really
and
don't know what's the real truth. Like,
okay,
Redman says that he gave it. Like, Redman says that he gave a Hammer the salute, but
okay.
like EMP talk about like, yo, they fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? And they stood their ground.
Hmm.
But what's understood now is that there's no more beef.
Right.
Yeah, but as a, but so yeah, like, since we established that Redman's verse on Headbanger is a better verse than Back to the Grill Again.
Oh,
It
by far, that's not even a
it
comparison.
make
I mean, yeah, go
it
ahead.
makes sense. It makes sense that Redman got an album deal from Def Jam.
Oh yeah,
Like, immediately. It was immediate. Like, it was with immediate effect that Redman was to drop "Blow Your Mind."
yeah.
Now, a lot of people now for some reason, "Blow Your Mind" does not get mentioned, and I've heard PSA for Life say this, and I agree with them, because "Blow Your Mind" gets fronted on a lot now.
Bro,
And that shit was dope, bro.
bro,
That shit's still like,
his Your MTV Raps performance of that song is fucking legendary, y'all.
I agree, 110%.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I agree with you. That's definitely one of the sleeper singles from that album because people praise Time for Some Action and Tonight's the
Tonight's
Night
the
and all
night,
that. Yeah, Tonight's the Night, which are all great, but Blow Your Mind definitely gets a lot of gets slept on a lot for sure.
because Redman doesn't perform it no more for some inane reason. Like, I thought you was beefing with There Is a Dark Side. Like, as insane as that is, but why the
Well,
beef with Blow Your Mind, bro?
yeah, I don't know. But with the There Is a
So
Dark Side, I do understand, but still, come on, man, that's part of your career. I get it. He was on heavy drugs. He was going through like a depression. His boy Rockefeller passed away, but I mean that's still
yeah,
part of your life, though, man.
that's a fact. And
So
he admits that he's sometimes too harsh on There Is a Dark Side because of
yeah,
his like personal experiences. He admits it. So progress, I guess.
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, all right. Then we got so when Nas dropped Just Halftime, and for some reason went radio silent for the entirety of 1993, Redman dropped after Headbanger, Redman dropped "Blow Your Mind," and then he dropped the nuke that was what the album on the masses. Now, even with the Hit Squad going through the painful breakup that they did, Redman, like, what the album was still enough of a presence to warrant like the release of two more singles, which were "Time for Some Action" and "Tonight's the Night" in 1993. Redman was like what he was cooking. He was cooking
Yeah.
that summer, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, like, and then you got like Redman's verse on "Swing It Over Here,"
Woo.
and then he dropped the remix to "Tonight's the Night," bro. That shit is insane.
Yeah, that's slept on. The remix.
Remember the Fat Jam performance with
Yes.
Onyx
Yeah. Yep.
when they when they well when they started beating the fuck up, being the sound man the fuck up.
Oh my god. That was one.
He had a new dude had a noose on his neck. What?
Yeah. That's. It's, you couldn't do that today.
I'm telling y'all, everybody thinks Redman is this PG friendly dude. Back when he first came out, I am telling you, I can confirm that the entire industry was scared of Reggie Noble.
Yeah.
With
Yeah. He was
good
like.
reason. Because he would have beaten you within an inch of his life, bro. He would have taken your chain, he would have stole something from you, he would have paralyzed you. I'm telling you, like he was about that. And you could
Yeah.
see it in him. You could see it in the way he expresses himself. Like his facial expressions like tell you this is not a sound dude, bro. He is not of sound mind.
And he's a tall. He's a big dude too. He's not a small nigga. He's a small dude. He's
That's
a
a
big
fact.
dude.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And he didn't take care of, and he neglected his teeth.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh,
But yeah,
what the
like
fuck
we
he was
go.
eating? But yeah, his
I don't
teeth.
know. I don't know. Because that's her. That I'm not saying that. He's saying that. He's the one who
Yeah.
said that.
Right.
So we go to 1994, right?
Yep.
1994. Nas drops "It Ain't Hard to Tell," 4 out of 4 masterpiece.
Oof.
And then Shorty Doo-Wop dubs Nas's debut "Illmatic," a 5 mic masterpiece. And then basically everybody and their mother spoke about this album, and everybody knows it now. But
it didn't sell well. First off, it wasn't
it
because
did
like
not.
because
It
the way people
absolutely
making
did
it
not.
seem like because the people make it seem like, oh, Nas, he sold all those units. You got to remember, a lot of music back then was regional, so Nas wasn't, I mean, in the tri-state area, like in the East Coast, whatever the case may be. Even I'll bring up maybe as far as like maybe Virginia, Maryland, maybe, but in the East Coast, Nas was that dude. But again, it was regional, so it wasn't until his second album is where, in my opinion, is where he got international,
That's it. That's a fact.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
He became a superstar. He became a superstar on It Was Written. But
yeah,
yeah, like
for sure.
you hit the nail right on the head, bro. Illmatic was a hip hop head only album at first.
Yeah,
Because you will find the Crooked Eyes and my brother Tone the Dome, who was arguing Nas's case. He will tell you that he bought Illmatic the day it came out in the South, and that
right,
used to happen, but with hip hop heads.
right,
That was
right,
hip hop
right,
head. Like it was like not Illmatic was a hip hop head only album for the longest.
right.
Even after It Was Written came out, people still fronting on Illmatic. Like from a casual standpoint,
Yeah,
because the Diddler was making his moves, bro. The Diddler was making his moves. Yeah,
yeah,
and
and
he was.
at that time, and you gotta also remember in '96, the climate of hip hop was changing too. So, Bad Boy was basically on the run, as far as like popularity.
Pac
Pac
was
was
inescapable.
exactly,
He was inescapable in
absolutely.
1996. Like
That
ever
that
since he came out of jail, he was on a mission to be on every single radio station. He was on a mission to be like the most global superstar that hip hop has ever seen or will ever see. To me, is Tupac Shakur, and Tupac Shakur will not be touched in this lifetime or the next.
no,
Like
absolutely
as
not.
far as far as how big he got, he warrants comparisons to Michael Jackson, bro. Like that's how big Tupac is.
Oh no,
So
absolutely, absolutely.
so yeah, back to 1994.
Yeah.
Illmatic, like it ain't hard to tell, came out in a climate where Onyx, Boot Camp, and Wu Tang were already making moves in the East
Hmm.
Coast, and Tribe was already like doing the Midnight Marauders Victory Lap tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, their best album.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. That is the best Tribe Called Quest album in my humble opinion.
Oh yeah.
But with regards to Nas, like compare that to the climate that Redman was dropping There's a Dark Side in. It was the same climate, but I don't know. The reception to Rockefeller always felt like I don't know. Was it like maybe you could tell me from your perspective how was Rockefeller received when it first came out?
Oh, I don't know because I didn't know about Redman up until like '99, and my introduction to Redman was the Doctor's Name album.
Mm,
Yeah, Nas. I knew about Nas back in '94 with the "World Is Yours" song. Before I
okay,
knew about Redman.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So from what I'm gathering,
Hmm.
Rockefeller made noise, but it was way different than what everybody was expecting from Reggie because he already he already dropped. Did Rockefeller drop before the most beautiful thing in this world album
I'm not
by
sure to
Keith
be honest
Murray?
with you. I'm not sure.
Because like and Redman had a lot of features in 1994.
Yeah,
He had the Nothing But the Gangster
yeah. That shit
feature with
goes so
MC8.
fucking hard. Woo. I
Yeah,
wish they had a video for that.
he bodied everybody on that fucking
Yeah,
song.
he did. Yeah, he did.
Redman, even though Spice One was no slouch,
Yeah,
like he killed it. Spice One killed it, but Redman,
yeah.
oh my god, like he went fucking insane. The original Joe Flex, Redman, bitch, you better ask somebody.
Woo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like Rockefeller. I don't know if Rockefeller. I'm trying to find out if Rockefeller came out before Most Beautifulest Thing in This World. I can't determine it. Rockefeller.
I know, because according to other sources, I know there is a Dark Side dropped in November 22nd of '94.
Yeah, and dropped a week. I think it was a week after Keith Murray's joint.
Okay, the album, right?
Yeah, no, the most beautiful thing in this world.
The album or the single?
Yeah, the album,
Oh,
the album.
okay. Which is a slept on album.
Yeah, I believe it's a masterpiece.
You think
I
that's his best
believe
album?
no,
Okay.
I believe Enigma is the best. I believe
Thank
Enigma is
you.
the Keith Murray's
Thank
best
you.
album.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. That's
So
definitely his best
so
album.
so full disclosure again, we don't know. Wikipedia may be bugging,
Mm.
but apparently Rockefeller came out before the most beautifulest thing in this world single.
Huh.
So apparently Redman was uh, he made some noise with that, and he made some noise with his verse on How's That
Yeah, that's
off
just
that
so fire.
off that Keith Murray album. He went insane on that fucking song.
Hmm.
And then like compared to Illmatic, I believe Illmatic There's a Dark Side sold more initially.
Did it?
Yeah, it went gold, bro.
Okay. Okay.
but I'm not sure. Like, did it go gold immediately or did it go gold through time? So let me go to the Recording Industry of America website
I
right
would
quick.
I would probably say okay. It says January 27, 1995. That one certified gold by the record. Yeah, the RIA sells over 500,000 copies. And that's my birthday too, January 27th. I was 8.
You were born in 1987,
Yes, sir.
January 27th, 1987, huh?
Yes, sir.
So, oh yeah, you're right. So that's 2 months. That's nothing. Compare that to how long it took for Illmatic to go gold, bro.
Yeah. But you got to remember, Redman was in the game before Nas.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Like you're
So
talking about an album. So Illmatic came out April 19th, 1994, and it went gold in January 17th, 1996. That's fucking
wow,
2 years.
that's 2 years. Yeah. But that comes to show you
So
that but that comes to show you that Illmatic, the hype that people giving it now, it wasn't like that on a
it was in
national
retrospect.
sense.
It was in retrospect. Absolutely
Right.
in retrospect.
Yeah.
Uh, so that's the 1994 scene, right?
Nope.
And after that, like everybody went to the races when it comes to the features because Nas had hella features, Redman had hella features since then, and both of them can be like now it gets subjective
Yeah.
because ain't nobody on this planet that can tell me that There Is a Dark Side is a lesser album than Illmatic. I'm sorry, it's in the same conversation.
Yeah. I mean, two different style of hip hop like production, but I love There's a Dark Side. I mean, I love it. It's my second favorite album from Redman. Um, I
What's
get
your
it.
first?
People want it. Oh, it's your first?
What's your first?
Oh, Muddy Waters all day. That's his magnum
Yeah,
opus.
I'm a There's a Dark Side dude. I'm a There's a Dark Side.
Oh
I'm a
man.
There's a Dark Side dude. I'm sorry. I think There's a Dark Side is Redman's best album. Now I
I,
will say, I completely understand. I completely understand you picking Muddy Waters. You will get no pushback from me.
yeah.
Because Muddy Waters, like the first three Redman albums are that fucking good. If someone were to pick
Oh, absolutely.
any one of those three as the best Redman album, you'll get no pushback from me because each one of them has a case.
Yep. Yeah. What the album definitely, if you like EPMD style production, then what the album. If you like business never personal, and
Yeah,
production wise, you'll like what the album. There was a dark side. He started
exactly.
experimenting with production.
Because
Red. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, he started experimenting with production, which I like the production. I kind of wish Redman did more production outside. Like I know he did stuff like Jamal on his first album, which is another dope album. Yeah, that's
Man,
that.
that phase of mall joint,
Yeah,
is fire, bro.
bro. When I first heard that shit, yo, I was like I wanted that album so bad. It was hard to find that album, but I ended up finding the album like around 2003, 2004 used, and I got that shit with the quickness, man. I fucking love that album, man.
Uh, so with regards to Fade Zamal and The Game, do you remember that track The Game by
I
Jamal?
love that's my favorite. That and Genetic for Terror are part of my favorite songs off that album.
Yeah, the Game was a Redman production.
Yeah, yeah,
Strictly Redman.
yes, sir.
Like that was Redman on the boards.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then you got the features run that they went on in
hmm
1995. Like each of them can go like again, we get into subjective territory because
yeah,
each of them went into an insane feature run that that could be argued as better than the other. And what gets me now we'll get to the part that it annoys me the most.
okay.
Uh it's the dismissal of what Redman did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we get it. Nas is an elite top five, like a elite like Hall of Fame MC. You know,
Yeah. Hmm.
he made his mark. He's a timeless MC,
Yeah.
and he continued into the into multiple decades and whatnot. But so did Redman.
Yeah.
Like Redman dropped the album of, in my humble opinion, the album of the year in 2024 with Muddy Waters 2. What are we
Nah,
talking
nah,
about?
nah. That was trash, man. Horrible,
Okay.
horrible,
I walked right into that one. I walked right into that. I already
horrible.
know. I already know how you feel because
Yeah.
you prefer Redman in the '90s, and you
Yeah.
don't like Hit Boy, right? You don't like. I remember you don't like Hit Boy, right? You don't like Hit
No,
Boy
I
production,
like
right?
Hit Boy. I like Hit Boy.
Oh, so you think King's Disease and all that? You think they're like any of them are classics?
No, not classics, but definitely superior albums over Muddy Waters too.
Do you believe that the Nas and DJ Premier album is trash?
Yeah, I didn't. I won't say no.
Ah man.
It was disappointing. It was because like
Oh no.
we waited 20 years for that.
Oh man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That
Yeah, I
was
walked right into that. So if y'all don't know, people, my boy Immobilarity one here, Steve, he's somebody who is more retrospective type of critic. You know what I'm saying? His taste buds for hip hop are more retrospective. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that because I could be the same way myself. You know?
yeah. But I'll tell you this: with the Nas album, with the Primo album, like the lyrics I had no problem with because Nas he's sharp as ever. Like he has not
Hmm.
lost a touch. It's just the primo production, man. And again, I want to put this out there. I was not expecting, 1994 type beats because we never gonna get that again. Like if you want those type of beats, either make beats yourself, which is what I do, or just listen to those old albums. But it's the production, man. Like the production was kind of lackluster for Primo for me. Yeah, I just was not feeling them beats, man.
Okay.
It's like
Well,
five songs I like from that album, but
well, to me, both Muddy Waters 2 and the Nas Primo album are zero skips.
oh
Make with
my
that what you will.
god.
Make with that what you will, brother. Make with that what
Okay,
you will.
so let me ask.
Now I will say
Go
this.
ahead.
I will say this. I got the Daylight album over Nas Primo. That album, that last Daylight album is a masterpiece.
Really?
Yeah, I got Cabin in the Sky over Nas Primo. I got it over Infinite by Mob Deep,
Get the fuck
which
out of
is
here.
I'm
Hell
serious.
no.
I'm dead ass serious, brother.
Hell no.
I'm dead ass serious. I will, yo, if you were right in front of me, you would have squared up right there.
Yeah.
I'm willing to fight over that Daylight album, bro.
Over Mob Deep?
Over Mob Deep Infinite, and
Wow. That is wow.
listen, bro. And just to show you how much I love Mob Deep Infinite, that
Yeah.
was my album of the year for most of the year.
Got
Mob
you.
Deep Infinite was my album of the year for most of the year, up until I heard Cabin in the Sky. That shit blew my fucking mind, bro.
Oh my
Rest.
god. Yeah.
Listen, before we do anything else, rest
Yeah.
in peace to Guru.
Yeah. Space to him. Yep.
Rest in peace to Prodigy,
Yes,
and
sir.
rest in peace to True Boy. Three iconic hip hop figures, bro.
I want to get into something real quick.
Hmm.
So with Garden Guru, I used
Yeah,
to hate the flack that he used to get because of his monotone voice, but
yeah.
y'all like Boldy James.
I don't like Bully James.
I like Boldy James, but it's
I
just
can't
but
stand
it's
Bully
just
James, bro. I love Guru, and I can't
yeah.
stand Bully James, bro.
But
And I just got into it with one of my Twitter brothers. Shout out to my boy Marcavelli 585 from the Rock, Rochester in the building.
hmm,
Yo, son, he's the upstate New York representative, the only upstate New York dude that I know,
okay,
and he's official. He's official. He's a real hip hop head, and I respect him.
no doubt, no doubt.
But yeah, I got into him like, yo, get this Nyquil shit the fuck out of here with that Don Nicholas Craven bullshit, man. I am not a fan, bro. I am not a fan of Alchemist's drumless production.
I'm
I
with
like
you on that. I don't like it. Yeah,
I'm like, as much as I love DJ Muggs, him following Alchemist in that drumless direction, I'm not a fan of. I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I
And
don't like.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I believe narcolepsy is the worst thing to happen to hip hop music.
yeah. No, I agree. I'm with you. Like I went
And
to
we
it with.
have Rock Marciano to blame for that bullshit.
Well, for this time period, yes, I agree. Even though Muggs was doing the drumless shit in the '90s, remember he did that with Scooby Doo, and he
I
did that
remember.
with New York Undercover.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
And
but
he did that with the
it
Andrew.
was dope.
He did it. He did it with Andrew Zav too.
Yes,
Andrew
yep,
Zav.
yep.
And all those beats were fire because they still had very prevalent percussion in them.
Yeah,
It's the beef with percussion that gets me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, look, no percussion. I want no percussion on this instrumental, and still got the gall, the unmitigated nerve to
yeah.
call it a beat. It's not a
Thank you,
beat if it has no percussion, bro.
thank
No,
you. I was gonna say that. I'm glad you mentioned that. Stop calling those are grooves. You're rapping over
yeah,
grooves. That's
you're
all you.
rapping over.
Yeah, that's all it is. You're rapping over grooves.
Yo, you killing me, bro.
It's the truth,
Gru-
bro.
Grooves is
Like
killing me, bro.
if you don't hear this, that's a beat. If you don't hear heartbeat. There's a reason why
Yeah,
it's called
it's
a
a
heartbeat.
beat.
Like, come on, man.
It implies percussion. It implies that something struck something. Do
Right.
you get it now, kids? But yeah, that was very warranted. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Fuck a drumless beat.
Yeah, it's getting out of control with that shit, though, man.
I never liked them shits, bro. I never liked the whole I'ma sample this loop and I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep and I'm go out of my way to keep any percussion from that. Like I never liked that shit. It don't matter who does it. It don't matter who.
yeah.
Like everybody knows how much I love DJ Muggs, bro. I hate that. I hate it when he does that shit.
No, I'm
Like
with you on that.
it's serious beef with that direction of music.
No, I'm with you on
And
that. And
then
then,
and then and then and then and then and then these motherfuckers got the nerve to say, "Oh, Nas and Primo's like Primo is washed. He should never produce again," and all that bullshit. Fuck out of here, man.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying that. I was disappointed with the output from them because just the highly anticipation from them two, and then what I got, I was like,
Yeah,
really,
I I I
you
get it. I
know,
get it. I get it. The
yeah.
same thing happened with Supreme Clientele too, which I like. I
I didn't
like
like
that
that either.
album.
I didn't like that
No, no,
either.
no, 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 no. Let's get one thing abundantly
I
fucking
didn't
clear.
like.
That album is a 3 out of 4 for me. That album is a 3 out of 4.
So
You know what I'm saying?
So why didn't it get
Now
four?
it doesn't get 4 because it has noticeable flaws.
And what is
It has
that, sir?
noticeable flaws. Noticeable flaws is something that you can't ignore. Like you when you listen into the album, you fuck with the album, but there's something you can't ignore like that's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You fuck
Right.
with the album as a whole, right? So here's my like okay, let's break down my rating system, all right?
Okay.
My rating this is Lord Triple A's rating system. If you got beef with Lord Triple A and his rating systems, stop listening right now. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 4. If I call something a 4 out of 4, that means it's a masterpiece to me. That means I don't care what's wrong with it. I'm still fucking putting it up against the best hip hop albums ever, right?
Okay.
Okay. And that applies to Ready to Die. Ready to Die, I skip songs off of Ready to Die, but it don't matter. Because
Yeah.
the end product is still a 4 out of 4, and I'm gonna
Absolutely.
fight somebody who says otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Then comes the 3 out of 4 joints. Three out of
Okay.
four joints are dope albums, good, like great albums, but they have noticeable flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Tikal 2000 Judgment Day by Method
Okay.
Man.
Yep.
Tikal 2000 Judgment Day arguably has Method Man's best songs ever. from a solo career. But you can't ignore the fact that some of these songs that he got on there are trash, my guy. Some of them, not
Yeah,
all of them, very
right.
minute few. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Very minute few. And the skits are overkill.
yeah. The
You've
skits
heard
were a
that.
little. The skits were a
Yeah.
little much. Were a little bit too
Yeah,
much.
I really feel for people who have vinyl, that album on vinyl or cassette. I really feel for y'all, man. Cause y'all gonna have to sit through them bum ass skits, right? And you're gonna have to sit through them bum ass songs. But for us digital collectors, for
Yeah.
us CD owners, we don't
Yes.
have that problem. If it's a CD, I'm gonna just hit the skip button and I'm gonna enjoy my shit.
Like for me with Tikal 2000, like I didn't care for Retro Godfather. I thought that was kind of weak. I
Nah, I
didn't
fuck
care.
with that song.
I didn't care
I
for
fuck
Big
with that
Dogs
song.
either. I felt like that
I
felt.
fuck with that song too.
See, to me, that song it fit more with Redman's album. It felt like more for there was a
Don't
bachelor
matter
name.
for me. It don't matter. That's
I
a
feel
dope
you. I
song.
feel you. I feel you.
But as far as the songs that I skipped, "Sweet Love," I hate that fucking
What?
song.
Oh
I
my god!
I
What?
detest that fucking
Yo, you
song.
are
I
so.
I ab- I abhor that fucking song,
That
bro.
is wow. So okay, so you think Retro Godfather and Big Doors is a better song than Sweet Love?
Yes,
Get the fuck
unequivocally.
out of here, man.
And I say in response, get the fuck out of here for thinking otherwise.
Nah, bro. Street Love, yo,
See,
Capadonna.
hey yo, to all the listeners out there, that means both of us are passionate about this hip hop shit enough
Absolutely,
to disagree to this extent.
bro. I, okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Street Life, do you agree? In my opinion, I think Street Life was the MVP of that album. Would you
I don't
agree?
think he was a better rapper than Method Man. No.
He wasn't, but he shined a lot. Like some of his
Yes,
verses.
I disagree. I cannot believe. To your point, I agree 110%. I
Yeah,
cannot believe that Street Life did not get an album deal immediately after Tikal 2000 Judgment Day, because what he did on Snuffed Out, bro,
yeah,
that shit is insane to me.
yeah,
Like Snuffed Out, he basically went through the whole entire journey of Can I Live
yeah.
in one verse. Can I Live by Jay-Z. It's one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. But for you to take you through that entire journey in one verse, my brother, salute for real. Street Life is one of the most unheralded MCs hip hop has ever seen.
I agree.
And I don't care who disagrees with me. Like go argue with a brick wall. Go put your head through a brick wall. I don't care. I don't care.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Reg says Retro Godfather. That's his favorite song from Tikal 2000.
Thank you, Reg.
Oh my
Thank you,
god,
Reg.
yeah, you guys are
You're
killing me with
somebody. You're somebody. You are a man of the culture, Reg.
that. Yo, Red's on his
Okay.
shit too. Red's on his shit too. That's homie right there.
Back to the rating system, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
The third rating is 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 is a bad album. The album is bad, but it has undeniable quality. Like for
Yeah,
example, if an album is overall a bad product, but some of the songs on here are some of the best hip hop you'll ever hear.
okay.
For example, Walking with a Panther by LL Cool J, that's a 2 out of 4 album for me.
Yeah,
Because
it
most
has
of
its
it
moments.
most of
Yeah,
it is a bad album, bro.
yeah,
Most of it is a bad fucking album. But the good songs,
yeah.
oh my god, they are some of the best songs in hip hop history.
I'll tell you this. I rather Walk with a Panther than his later albums.
Nah, you bugging.
No, no,
You
no.
are
Look, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
you
out.
bugging. You are
What
bugging.
I'm getting,
Are
what
you
I'm.
talking about if you're gonna talk about that Q-Tip album, we disagreeing right now.
Oh no, I
Right
love
now.
that album. No, 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 no.
Good,
I'm
good, good,
talking
good.
about
So you're talking about the definition, the mid 2000 joints.
yes.
Okay.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
After
yeah,
Gold and yeah,
that I agree with. That I
yeah,
agree with.
and then I'm also talking about Phenomenon. I was not a fan of the album.
Phenomenon. Perfect example of a 2 out of 4 album.
Yeah,
Perfect
yeah.
example.
I only like two
Perfect.
songs: 4, 3, 2, 1 and Father. Those are like the only best
Yeah.
songs I like
Same
from that
here.
album.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah,
Same here.
and
You know what?
Father is
You know
slept
what?
on.
You know what? You know what? I probably think. I probably think Phenomenon is a 1 out of 4 album. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm not
So
even mad at that, man.
okay. Now we get okay. Another example of a 2 out of 4 album, Immobilarity. Raekwon.
Ah,
Overall, that album is damn near garbage, bro. Like the Vo and pop beats, the trifling beats, man, that shit was an ear sore, bro. It
so
was a chore
you
to
didn't
listen
like
to.
Live from New York?
Now, but that's the Infinite Architects songs.
Yeah,
The Infinite Architects songs, Live from New York, The Table, Casablanca, and Jewelry. Those 4 songs are some of the best songs Raekwon has ever made.
I'm not even mad at that.
And the 5th song was Sneakers.
I love
Like,
Sinkers.
so Sneakers and those 4 Infinite Architect productions, to me, make this album a 2 out of 4. So bad album, but undeniable quality. Would you agree?
I
They're,
mean,
look, the overall album is bad, but some of the songs on there, like you just can't deny them, bro. You just can't. You just
like,
can't, and you bug it if you do. You know?
I mean, I liked. At first, I was like you when I first heard the album, like, what the fuck is this? But over time, it grew on me. But
You
like you said, like
don't.
the
Please don't
bad
tell me.
songs are
Please don't
good.
tell me you like 100 rounds. Please,
Oh no, no,
please
no,
don't.
that shit was trash, and that
What
was a
about All I
horror.
Got Is You Part 2?
That was horrible too. With Big Bub's garbage.
Give me love.
Here's the songs I like from Mobile Hour. I like Power. I like Jury.
Oh no 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 no
You
no
don't
no.
like
That shit is
Power.
garbage, fam.
What?
That's
Yeah,
just
come on,
garbage,
man.
fam.
Come on,
Power is
man.
garbage.
Nah, man,
Power
you
is
bugging on
garbage,
that,
man. No
man.
no 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 no. That beat is trash. And
No,
most of the Cream Team are garbage, man. I'm sorry.
I agree. Which they end up becoming ice water.
No, not all of them. Most of them started beefing with Ray, man. Most of them started beefing with Ray when he disbanded the Cream Team.
Got you. So
But baby, first
you
off,
didn't like that.
so basically,
But
the death of the Cream Team was when Chip Banks, rest in peace, got passed away. Was he assessed? Was he murdered?
I'm not sure.
I believe he passed away from gun violence. I'm not sure,
Jeez.
but in any case, rest in peace to Chip Banks.
Yeah, respect
Rest in
him.
peace to rest in peace to Polite. Fuck Lord Superb because he's a pedophile. I
Exactly.
don't care. I don't care if he passed away. I'm sorry. He
Yeah.
deserves to be burnt. He deserves to burn in hell. I'm
And then
sorry.
I don't, and then I refuse to believe that he wrote for Ghost for Supreme Clientele.
That's the least. That's the least of my grievances. That's the least of my grievances. When you get convicted of
Yeah,
raping an underage girl
yeah.
twice, not once, twice. Like, okay, the first time it might be the system bugging, right? But then you get caught a second time with a different girl. Fuck you. You deserve to be buried under the jail, bro.
I
You
agree.
deserve to burn in hell. Fuck Lord Superb.
Facts.
And I'm not even calling him Lord. I jack that shit. I'm Lord now.
Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like Cream Team, rest in peace to Polite, rest in peace to Chip Banks. Chip Banks, when he passed away, that's when Cream Team died, and
Yeah,
Polite followed Raekwon into Ice Water.
yeah.
Ice
And I
H2O.
got that
Oh
album
yeah,
too, the Blue the Waters.
so then now we come to the 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 rating
Yeah,
is irredeemable trash.
yeah.
An example of a 1 out of 4 album, Reggie by Redman.
Ready for this?
A
Ready
one
for
out of four
this?
album. I read it. A 1 out of 4 album is Tikal Zero, the prequel by
Oh,
Method Man.
absolutely, 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 absolutely. I
What
would
is the
have
one
rather
out of four album to you, sir? What is the one
I
out of
would
four
I would have
album?
rather listen I would have rather listened to Reggie over the Cal Zero album for sure. I think that was a better album. That's how bad Cal Zero was.
Oh no, I can't go there because I can't listen to that Reggie album. I can't. That shit fucking makes my that shit gives me a fucking migraine. I'm sorry. And
I
and it got Redman doing auto tune with whatever
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
doing.
yeah. That shit was
Whatever he
wild,
was
man.
doing in that fucking in that fucking video, man, and that shit with Kumo D, come on, get the fuck out of here. It had one song. It had one song that I still bump on that album. It was Tiger Style Crane. That's the
That shit goes hard.
only song.
That shit goes
That's the
hard. That
only
shit goes
song
hard.
that is worth any type of revisiting off of that
That
bum
shit
ass
that
fucking
that shit
album.
goes hard. That shit goes hard.
So Reggie, 1 out of 4. Fucking Method Man to Cal Zero, the prequel, 1 out of 4. And Phenomenon by LL Cool J, 1 out of 4.
Yeah. I only like two
Yo,
songs from that album.
two songs, LL. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Now, yes, Father is an undeniable masterpiece. Yes.
Underrated.
4 3 2 1 is an undeniable posse cut. It's a moment in hip hop history. And LL had the best verse on 4 3 2 1.
I can see that. I can see that.
LL followed very closely by Reggie Noble. Reggie
Say it
Noble,
again, brother.
you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Everybody second. Everybody second place. Because I'm thinking of the verses like Redman, Method Man killed it, Redman killed it, Cannabis killed it, DMX killed it, Masterpiece trash. Uh,
That's crazy.
yo, Masterpiece. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with Nola Bounce. I let it be heard right here, right now. Anybody from New Orleans following the No Limit label or the Cash Money label, I don't fuck with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just my prerogative. Do
Oh
not come to
God.
me with opinions over a Nola Bounce artist, please.
I
Please spare
disagree,
yourself the
but
embarrassment.
that's him.
Okay, spare it. Okay. That's neither here nor there. I'm just making a public
No, it's
service
all good,
announcement
bro.
to the
It's all
people.
good. All
Yo,
good.
you should see me. I'm doing the Trump. I'm doing the Trump hand signals.
Yeah, I agree, Harris. Yeah, I didn't know what Master P was doing on that song. He had no place being in that shit.
He ain't no place to be on that fucking song, yo.
Yeah,
But yeah, but now we get to the second part of our discussion. And it's also something that I saw on hip hop Twitter. Shout out to my boy TZ Hero. I believe that he was trolling somebody when he said this, but it's the reaction to the tweet from certain people from down south that were like bigging him up and saying, yeah, he's right. He said, Culture by the Migos is better than any Locks album, group, or solo. Care
so,
to elaborate, Brother Steve?
well, first off, how old is this guy? That's what I would like to
No,
know.
T's a hip hop head. He's older than me. He's 42. He's a hip hop
Yeah,
head. He's a real hip hop.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
no. Listen, he gets objective when he wants to, but he was. I truly believe he was trolling. I truly believe that he
yeah.
was trolling.
Is you say he's from Atlanta, right? He's from down south.
No. I'm not talking about Tone the Dome. I'm not talking about Tone the
No, no,
Dome.
no. Your boy that mentioned
No,
the
my boy
Migos,
T, my boy T. No, he's a fellow Coloradoan who moved to Texas. So currently he's from Texas.
bro. The
But he,
Locks was
but
all over. I mean that 98 to 2000 era, like the
the
Locks was
locks.
all over the place. The fact that
Oh man,
when with 50 with the beef that 50's going on with Ti and Jim Jones and Mano, that shit that's bullshit. I'm just gonna put that out there. That shit it is bullshit. But to me the best beat that 50 had was with the Locks, with D Block and 50. That was the best beef 50 have entered in my opinion. Great music came out of that.
because listen, let's since we addressing 50 Cent's past beefs,
Yeah.
let's get it. Let's not get it twisted. I'm gonna make it abundantly fucking clear. 50 Curtis Lego Head Jackson ran from the Jizza when he dropped Paper Plate. I don't give a fuck If the beat to paper plate is, I don't give a fuck if the beat to paper plate is trash, which it
That
is.
shit wasn't trash.
So I'm sorry, the beat was just meh, bare bones. But I understand why Jizza picked it because
Yeah,
Jizza wanted you to focus on the lyrical dismantling
right.
of 50 Curtis Lego Head Jackson, bro.
But that
Yo,
album Pro
son.
Tools, that album Pro Tools is fire though. I love that album.
Yeah. I mean, Jizza never dropped a bad album in his life ever. So of course it was gonna be
I don't know,
trash.
man, because Legend of Liquid Swords, man, that was
I fuck with that. It's a 3 out of 4, bro. It's a 3 out of 4. I'm sorry.
I give it a two, man. I give that shit a
No,
two.
no, 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 no.
Yes.
Not to me. Not to me. Okay, to you, maybe. Okay, to each his own. To each his own.
Yeah,
To each
yeah.
his own.
And
It's your opinion.
the album that you like, Beneath the Surface, I'd rather listen to that over Legend of Liquid
Legend.
Swords.
I mean, but legend. Let's go. But yeah, like, what is your opinion on what is your opinion on saying "Culture" by the Migos is better than any Locks album, group, or solo?
Yeah, so like I was saying before with that, like for one thing, LOX, for one thing, they were under Biggie. Pause. They were under the tutelage of
Pause.
Biggie.
Pause. Pause.
They were under the tutelage of Biggie. So
Yeah.
as because you had to be lyrically sharp around Biggie. You couldn't be no slouch. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number
That's
two,
facts.
their stage presence, um, compared to the Migos. Again, this is just me. I guess being biased, if you want to call them New York bias, if you want to call it. But the impact that that whole Rough Rider run had for that 3 year run from like '98 to 2001 was
Mhm.
undeniable. They were everywhere to the point that they have chapters worldwide. So it's very influential. Um, the music that
Mm.
they put out, whether it's the first two Locks albums, the
Kiss the game
solo album,
goodbye.
the
Kiss the
solo
game
albums,
goodbye.
the
Gangsta and
mixtapes,
Gentlemen. The
the
mixtapes in the
the, the
2000s. Oh
mixtapes that
yeah.
they put out in the early to mid 2000s will blow anything that the Migos put out. And the fact that
So
people hold on, let me finish my boss.
okay, got
Um,
it. Cook.
you good. Um, the comparison with them and Bone Thugs, you can't even compare. You cannot even compare, man. Like Bone Thugs was running shit in the '90s as well, man. As far as in the Midwest and stuff like that, you could not
Not just the Midwest. Not just the
in the
Midwest.
West Coast, in
The,
the West Coast too.
no, not just the West Coast. I'm talking worldwide, bro. Bone Thugs and
That's
Harmony
true.
can be argued as the biggest hip hop act of 1995. You can argue
Shit,
that.
that album was the
It's
biggest
99.
album.
It's
That was
99
the
was
biggest
the
album in
biggest hip hop
1995.
album. It was
Absolutely,
the big. It was the biggest album in 1995. It sold just as much
absolutely,
as Ready to Die. It showed just
absolutely.
yo. For context, see how much Ready to Die sold in 1994. That's how much Bone Thugs and Harmony's first album, East 99, sold. And they were still like that EP that came out in the year before in 1994 when
Fire.
Biggie dropped. It still sold gangbusters. It went. It
Hmm.
was like and that's not me using the. So here's the thing. I hate the impact argument because the impact argument can be very very subjective. You can argue that a trash MC or trash rapper had impact. Like for example, Young Thug is garbage. I don't care who anybody says otherwise. Young Thug is garbage, but it's undeniable that Young Thug had impact on a certain generation. It's undeniable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So impact can be negative impact, my brother. And that's why I don't like to use the impact angle. I'm gonna use the quality of music angle, bro. And I'm
Okay.
not saying virtuosity or musicality or like some arbitrary bullshit. I'm talking music that you can bop to in any context. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't nobody on this planet tell me that Migos make better music in all contexts than the Locks. I'm sorry.
Hell no.
Music make dumbed down strip club music. That's what the Migos do. That's what the Migos do.
Yeah.
And can nobody tell me otherwise? If if you think Culture is a classic album, then you are a strip club junkie. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit
Yeah.
argument that just because it had impact.
Yeah.
it's immediately considered a classic and the better
What the
album. And and
what
and, and
that but that you that word impact gets used a lot, very loosly, and
because they don't take into the account that that there's negative impact too.
that's
It
true.
impacted the culture negatively.
That's
Like
true. No,
Young
yeah,
Thug, Young Thug impacted the culture negatively.
yeah,
And a lot of rappers of y'all favorites that I can name impacted the culture more negatively than positively. And y'all
yeah,
can't tell me otherwise.
yeah,
Fuck out of here with that impact, the weak ass impact argument, man.
yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah, like
go ahead, brother.
no. I wanted you to speak on it.
No,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no. I agree. I was gonna say with the impact thing. Um, I know you don't like that word, like the way it's been used, but I will say this. Like, I know you don't like the album. You mentioned it before about the Get Rich or Die Trying album. The impact that album had, because at that time when it first came out, first of all,
Oh,
it got
impact wise, it's undeniable. Get
it
Rich or
was
Die
everywhere. It
Trying.
was everywhere.
It was
At that
everywhere because Eminem was everywhere.
not
Eminem
only
was everywhere.
not only that, but it was so dope that Eminem had him put some of his mixtape songs on Get Rich or Die Trying, and
Big
that's what
facts.
gravitated people. Was like, "You're Not Like Me" and "Life's on the Line," and
Life's on the line, bro. Life's on the line was a song made before 50 got shot,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and he
Power of the
still
Dollar
included
era.
it on that fucking album. Yeah, and he still included it on the deluxe edition.
Oh yeah. But it was at the time I was, that's when I just moved to Florida in '02. And in '03, when I was living there, I was in high school. Everybody from New Yorkers, people from the South was bumping that album in their cars. It was all over. It was even all over the radio. I mean, songs like PIMP,
Yeah,
which
like
I'm not a fan of PIMP, but that song was everywhere. In the song in the club,
in the
when
club,
you go to the
like we
club,
talk,
I mean, come on,
we
man.
talking, bro. We talk. Yo, 50 became Backstreet Boys. Like him
Yeah,
and Backstreet Boys shared stages. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent was as big as NSYNC. Like he became a pop star, bro. He
absolutely.
became a pop star, and that's when I got introduced to 50 Cent
Hey, nothing wrong with that,
in
man.
that context. So, but at the same time, like I contribute to the fact that yes, 50 Cent had an allure to him, and he rode the way he rode the right beat before he
Yeah,
got shot. 50 Cent was undeniable when
absolutely.
before he got shot on the right beat. You cannot deny what 50 Cent was doing on the track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's after he got shot. He started purposefully dumbing down his art and dumbing down his craft, even though he could still rap the same way he did on Power of the Dollar. He can do it. He can still do it.
Right.
Now, does that mean that I dislike every single thing, every single song 50 Cent ever put out after he got shot? No. There are some songs I fuck with.
Right.
But
Right. Right.
overall, I just don't feel dude. I just don't feel him.
I feel. I can respect that. I can
It's
respect
just
that.
not he just doesn't do it for me. But yeah, like another thing that kills me, people will praise Get Rich or Die Trying to the heavens, but then turn around and bash Eminem for the music that he was putting prior to Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm talking about like the Eminem show.
I didn't
The
care for
Eminem
that
show and
album.
Yo, the Eminem show and Get Rich or Die Trying are damn near the same sound. The
Somewhat.
exact same
Somewhat.
sound.
Somewhat.
No, I'm
Somewhat.
talking from a production standpoint.
No, that's what I'm
From
saying.
a
That's what I'm saying.
from a production standpoint, Eminem Show and Get Rich or Die Trying can be sister albums or brother albums or whatever, sibling
I
albums
mean,
or
with
whatever.
songs like what Patiently Waiting and like Don't
Don't
Push Me,
push
I
me.
like Lloyd Banks had the best verse on that song. I love that song.
Big facts. Big
Love
facts.
that
I
song.
like Don't Push Me. I like Eminem's verse on Don't Push Me more than Eminem's verse on Patiently Waiting.
Okay, I can see that.
But Lloyd Banks killed Don't Push Me hands
Yeah.
down. See, that's where the G Unit sound comes from. It comes
Right.
from the derivatives of the Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show, because Eminem and Dre were damn near the executive producers of every G Unit project between 2003 and 2006.
Yeah.
or even beyond that.
No,
But yeah,
I
look, we're
agree.
talking. Yeah, but yeah, off of G Unit. So you any thoughts on the Migos versus Locks?
Hey, I was gonna say one last thing about the locks thing. I was gonna bring up the verses with Dipset. That's another thing too. A lot of people were running with Dipset. I was going with Locks because I know with Locks they had stage presence, whereas with Dipset they treated that whole event as like a spot they would do like in New York throughout New York City and the East
Yeah,
Coast.
they treated it as a routine show, and it
That's
became
what
a
I'm
full fledged
saying. Like they treat it like a spot day. Like they go to clubs and they'll perform a song
tour.
here and
They
there.
they treated it as a tour.
Right, exactly. Where Locks treated it like like I'm going for your head.
Contact sport. Yeah, contact
Exactly,
sport.
exactly, man.
I'm gonna take your head off.
Right.
Pause. Yo,
And
Ghostface will whoop my ass. That pause skit cracked me the fuck up. That was the best skit I've heard in a long time. Everything is a pause. Shout out to Mr. Commodore, man. He's hilarious.
but yeah, that verses, man, that shit was so legendary. And I had COVID at that time too. And but like I was watching that shit, man. I
I remember
was
that
so
shit.
hyped.
I remember that shit. I remember that
That's
shit. I remember that
yeah,
shit.
2021, man. Whew, man, that
Mm.
was some year, man.
I remember the verses that I watched for Primo versus RZA.
Oh my
I,
god.
yo, listen, Barack Obama bitch ass was in the building, and like he was like emoting this shit, and I remember that because by the way, full disclosure, not to get too political, fuck every U.S. president, past president, and future. Moving on. So, uh, yeah, I remember when I saw that RZA Primo joint, I was I was in Dubai, right?
Yeah.
And I was under lockdown with my family, and it was 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 a.m. Everybody was asleep. You can't hear you can't hear you could hear a church mouse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I was doing, I had my headphones and I had the volume dialed all the way down. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Up until like a fraction. So just enough so that I alone can hear what was happening. And I was silently, without making a sound, screaming my lungs out. I was hype as a motherfucker. I was sitting on the floor near the bedside, and my daughter, she was almost 3 at the time, and she was fast asleep. Her and my wife were fast asleep. And yo, I was wigging the fuck out on the floor. I was, yeah, and I didn't even mind. I didn't even care about the technical difficulties because I knew what was playing. I knew, and ultimately, you can fight me on this.
Mhm.
Everybody on the internet can come pull up and pull up to my Tekken doorstep, and I'll give you the business. RZA beat Primo. RZA defeated DJ Premier during that night. Now Primo did put up a good fight.
Yeah.
Yes. Primo was not washed. Yes. But the clear winner was RZA. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to my TED Talk.
I think they should do a rematch.
Big facts.
Yeah, they should do a
Big
rematch.
facts. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. You know who I want to see up on that stage?
Mm.
I want to see LOX versus Ray and Ghost. I want to see that.
Mm.
I want to see that. I want to. And speaking of rematches, I want Ray and Ghost versus either LOX or Red MF.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And rematches. You want rematches? I want Cypress Hill versus Naughty by Nature, man.
I thought it was
God
Onyx.
damn. Yeah, they did Onyx, and it's not the right fit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Onyx should have done MOP, bro.
I could see that. I could see that. I could
And
see.
never lock that shit behind the paywall ever in life.
Yeah. As
Now I will say this: as much grief as I give the Nola Bounce sound, I was there for the legendary pack up of Cash Money. No
so you was
Limit
going.
packed them. No Limit packed them the fuck up.
Oh, of course, of course.
As
That's
they
a
should.
given. That's a given.
Mia
Yeah,
X
no,
tore that stage. Mia X tore that stage the fuck down. I'll give her props
absolutely,
for that.
absolutely.
I'll give her props for that. And it was and the back and forth between Birdman and Master P. Master P shut Birdman the fuck down.
Oh yeah. Shit, he had Pimp C fucking kidnapped. So what makes you think he won't do that to fucking
Who
Birdman?
who Master P kidnapped Pimp C? That's news to me.
Yeah, that's just like back in like the '90s, the late '90s.
Word? I never
Yeah,
knew that.
yeah,
I
man.
never knew that.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so Master P was like that, like that.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
like that. Yeah, yeah,
I can see that. I can see that. I can see
yeah.
that. I can see that. For all the bullshit that Birdman talking, shout out to NBA young boy. Shout NBA young boy. All that all that bullshit Birdman be talking, he really a bitch behind the scenes.
Oh no, for sure, for sure. And he was talking wild crazy about Turk, yo. That's crazy,
I remember
yo.
that shit. I remember that shit.
That was
I remember that
wild,
shit.
man. That was wild.
Yeah. But yeah, like fine like so with regards to the Migos and the Locks, my take on it is
Hmm.
shout outs to the Locks. That's my take.
Hey,
I love what they did. Even like in spite of the diddler, fuck the
mhm.
diddler. I hope they bury him under the jail. Uh, but some of the songs off of that first Money, Power, and Respect album are some of the best songs LOX ever recorded.
I'm not even mad at that.
For I want to thank you. That shit
I'm not a
is.
fan. I'm not a fan.
I want to thank you. You don't like. I want to
Yeah.
thank you. You don't like. Yo. Hold on. Steve, you do not like. I want to thank you.
Oh, my bad.
With
You know, I
Kelly.
was thinking about. No, no. I'm sorry. Sorry. I was thinking about the "We'll Miss You, Big Papa." That's what I was thinking. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Yo, I almost broke my steering wheel, bro. I almost crashed into the nearest fucking tree I could find, bro. I
Sorry. Sorry.
almost
I
crashed
was.
into the nearest lamppost I could find. Bro, I almost totaled my car, man. What the fuck? Dude said he didn't like I want to thank you.
No, no.
Thank you for correcting that, brother.
I
Thank you
retract
for
that. I
correcting.
retract that. No, I was
Yo,
thinking about
are
"We'll
you
Miss."
damn right you retracted that shit? You damn right you retract that shit. That song is a
That's
masterpiece.
his fault. That should have been a single for sure,
I agree 110%. They can
especially
still
for
do
that
a video
time
for
period.
they can still do a video for that and it could work. It could
Oh, for
still
sure.
do a video. Like, yo, that Nasheem Myrick beat, it's a hauntingly beautiful beat. And Kelly Price did her motherfucking thing on that.
Shout out to Kelly Price.
Shout out to Kelly Price. And please, somebody get hold of the masters and etch out Diddy the Diddler's ad libs, bro, because that shit pisses me off, man. I want somebody to go through the entire Bad Boy roster and etch out every single thing the Diddler recorded on wax every single time.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Because you know what I did? You know what I did? I actually went into GarageBand and I put in Young G's and I removed the Diddy verse.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So to me, when I play Young G's in my phone now, I only hear J and Big. That's all I hear.
Okay.
And when I put it like that, that's my favorite collaboration they ever did.
So, what
That
were your
song's
thoughts of the No Way Out album?
Diddler aside, I loved every single thing that is not related to Diddler. Like if it like until the moment Diddler hops on the microphone, like the rest of the people, like Locks killed it,
Yeah,
Big killed it, rest in peace. Jay killed it, Black Rob killed it.
yeah.
Mace, fuck Mace. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord,
I'm
here
not.
we go.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a Mace fan. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not because he embraced what the Diddler was doing, bro. He really embraced that shit, and I'll never respect Mace for that. Never ever.
Yeah.
And I don't care how fire y'all think his verse on 24 Hours to Live was, which it was. I'll give him that. I don't care how fire y'all think Mace
I think Black Rob had the
on
best. I think Black Rob and DMX had the best verse on that song.
I
To
don't.
me,
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I don't care how far y'all think Mace went on done started something.
whew,
I'm sorry. That yes, he delivered a good verse, but
yeah,
he didn't deliver the best verse on that song. That the best
no,
verse
no,
on that
definitely
song
not.
clearly
I get
it
that
went
to
to X.
Jada.
I'll give it that to X. I'm
I'll get that
sorry.
to Jada next. Jada next for
But
sure.
X, bro, DMX. Can we please speak on how underrated DMX is from a wordplay standpoint? The other day, bro, I went back and listened to fucking what's the song over the Ja album? It's Murder, right?
Oh yeah,
Remember It's Murder?
yeah, of course,
Remember
of
X's verse?
course.
Remember X's verse on It's Murder, bro?
Oh yeah,
Do you remember that verse?
yes.
Yo, son, he said, um, well, God damn it. He said, I'm gonna, if you go on for too long and they ain't pulled the plug on you, I'ma hop in that joint myself and put another slug on you.
Yeah,
He said, I see you up in the coma. Ain't coming up out that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do you get what he's saying here? He's not
Yeah,
just
no,
saying I
no, I
see
get
you
what
as
he's
I see.
saying.
No, he's giving you a double entendre that like and he follows it up with another double entendre.
Yeah, I know. He says, "I see you up in the coma," but I see you like the part of the hospital where like when you're like really like bad shape. But he's saying like, "I see you up in the coma," but I see you in the coma, but you're in a
You
coma
ain't
in
coming
ICU.
you ain't coming up out that can reflect to your situation in the ICU. You ain't coming up out that. You're not coming up in this industry.
Yep,
Like it can go many directions, brother.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
And these motherfuckers had the gall to say X doesn't have wordplay. His wordplay is ain't all that. Y'all can
Nah,
get the
they
fuck
they
out of here with that
bugging. They
bullshit.
bugging on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all can get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Yo, he said, I think I found it. I think I found it. Hold on. I think I said DMX, rest in peace, bodied the Murder Inc. tracks together. He bodied them the most. Jay only took a few. Goose Troop ass Cookie Monster stayed getting sun though.
So what was your thoughts on Veni Vidi Vici by Ja Rule?
I think it's garbage.
You're
It's a,
wilding.
it's a one.
You're
It's a 1 out.
wilding.
It's a 2 out of 4 at best. Sorry.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm sorry.
Get
Yo, please,
nah.
please point me towards the best Ja Rule verse, bro. Like, give me a quotable, bro. Give me a quotable from Ja Rule on Veni Vidi Vici.
Well, it's
Give
not
me a
even about the.
quotable right now, right now, right now, right now.
I don't do good with
Don't
the
do
quotables
not
like you
Google
do.
that shit. Do
No, I'm
not
not
Google
Google.
that
No,
shit.
I don't do Google. I don't do the Google. No, but that overall album though, like compared to like his later albums, like I get the belly movie. Like I get that vibe from that album. That album, the first two DMX albums,
I
like
don't know about. I don't know
lyrically he
about.
was.
I don't.
I do.
Lyrically, him and 50 Cent after he got shot are neck and neck.
Mm,
Like they're not gonna get. They're not gonna like the both of them apply for the got a few hooks but no jabs. Took them out your comb dog books and notepads bar from the Jizza.
hmm.
Like the Jizza that Jizza bar applies to both 50 and Ja. Post shooting 50, that is.
I mean,
So
look at
the bar that
right.
I'm talking about, I see you up in a coma, you ain't coming about that. You hold on for too long and they ain't pulling the plug for you. I'll run up in the joint myself and drop another slug on you. And they
Mm,
say this dude X don't got wordplay. Lord have mercy.
yeah, I do think that Jay Z had the best verse on that song. That's me personally.
It's Murder Joint.
Yeah,
Dead over the hits I approve. That's the line that did it for you.
nah, man. when he said that niggas screaming hard, but fuck it, it's the God. I leave bullets lives believing you leaning on your broad. The R pump leaving you fucked up in your car. Some Kennedy shot with your memory out. What the fuck we got one? Daddy O with the calico, got a Gatti bull leaving you bad in the patio. Oh my god! He killed that shit. That shit.
I mean, it was a good verse. It was a
That
good
shit,
verse.
bro.
It was a good verse.
That the
But I'm
Kennedy
sorry.
style with your
Again,
memory. Yo, come on, man. Like that.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm
That is
sorry.
mind
X.
blown.
It's X. It's X. It's X for me. I'm
No,
sorry.
I mean that's a good argument. I'm choosing Jay over that though. That. Whew.
I'm sorry. They got my back against the building. I'm the villain that's creeping around corners. Bro, what we doing?
Yeah. No, there's no denying DMX is no slouch on that song, but I'm giving that to Jay for sure.
I'm giving it to X. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
giving that
nothing
song
wrong
to
with
X.
that. Ain't nothing
Nothing
wrong with
wrong
that.
with that. I teach their own. Teach their own. We all
Yeah.
know that Ja had the worst verse though.
It wasn't that bad, man. It wasn't that bad.
It was oh yo, think it's all right, but it ain't. Really?
I mean, that whole album, Vita Vita Vici, man, like We Here Now, World's
Yo.
Most Dangerous, Holla Holla, Kill 'Em All, Story to Tell, Count on Your Nigga, It's Murder, E Dub and
Nah.
Ja. You didn't like E Dub and Ja?
I love E-Dub and Ja, but
Okay.
only for the fact that Eric Sermon sunned Ja on that song. He lyrically destroyed him. Like I think the only songs that Ja Rule had the best verse on were the songs with Cash Money Click. And
Oh, come on, man.
the other two rappers on Cash Money Click are trash, so that's not that much of an achievement.
Yeah, you're bugging on that.
Yo, you should speak to my dog Marcavelli 585. We should host him on this platform. He's gonna blow a gasket at some of your Ja Rule takes. He really don't like Ja Rule.
But you
You
know
think
what?
I hate Ja Rule?
But you know what though? A lot. But here's the thing though. It's funny because I remember catching flack when I said I didn't like Always on Time by Ja Rule. I hated that song. I got so much flack. I got so much flack. I hated that shit. I got so much flack.
As you should. That's just trash.
But I got so much flack because I didn't like the song. But it's funny. But those Ja Rule fans at that time turned on him and got with 50. That's corny, in my opinion. That's corny.
So basically, you're calling O'Shea Jackson Jr. corny.
Huh?
That's you're calling O'Shea Jackson Jr. corny, huh?
In what sense?
Yeah, Ice Cube's son. Ice Cube.
What
He
about
said
him?
he said I was a Ja Rule fan until you came along and I threw that album out the window, out the window
Yeah,
of my car.
that's corny, man.
Yo, that is hilarious.
That's
That's
corny.
hilarious, my brother.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
corny.
like with regards to certain mainstream albums, like another viral post that I'm willing to discuss with you is you could tell a lot about a person by how he ranks the J albums. I think that's a true statement, but my problem is the person who said that statement proceeded to give the worst Jay-Z rating I've seen in a long time. He said he rated him Reasonable Doubt, The Blueprint, 444, American Gangster, the Black Album, and then everything else.
Wow.
So volume 2, volume 1, yeah, like all the volumes were nothing.
Volume two is like one of my favorite. And the Dynasty album, those are some of my favorite J albums.
There's some of my favorite Jay songs. And I'm sorry, Dynasty is not a Jay solo album. I'm sorry. I
No,
don't
it's a
give a fuck
compilation.
what
It was a
it's a
compilation.
crew. It's a crew album. Like he
Yeah,
got Beanie Siegel on there, he got Freewheel on there, he got
yeah.
Mev, He got a mill garbage ass. No. Amil didn't deserve that. Amil didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. I know.
Now
Amil
her
had some.
album was trash though. Her album was trash
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it was. But she had some verses here and there.
Yeah,
She had
she has some decent stuff
I can't front on her verse on
for the fam.
for the fam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit goes hard.
I can't front on that song. That whole song. I can't front on that whole song, bro.
Oh man,
Some of the people who rank these albums, bro, like they put the Blueprint #1. It's the Blueprint is the best J album. People that piss me the fuck off.
I mean it's a 5 9 classic, but you know,
It's not.
again,
It's not. It's a three out
no,
of
it
four.
is,
It's a
it
three
is.
out of four.
No,
It's
no,
a three out of
that's
four.
5 9 classic, man.
The Blueprint is the 3 out of 4, and I'm tired of people pretending it's not. It's not.
Nah, it's
It's a three
definitely
out of
not.
four. It's
Nah,
a three.
man.
It's a 3 out of 4. I'm
See,
sorry.
that's another in again back with the impact out with the impact argument. That's another album that had a big impact with the streets of New York, and this is when Nas and Jay was beefing like heavy, and when
You really bumping Hola Jovito and
yeah,
Jig of that
I didn't like Jig. I don't think I
today.
Jig of that. I didn't like Jig of that.
Hola Jovito, you bumping Hola Jovito right now, and
Absolutely,
you still
absolutely.
and you still saying that it's this is that shit?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. That
It
shit is
is.
garbage. It's garbage.
I'll give you my favorite songs from that album: "The Rule Is Back," "Takeover," "Izzo," "We Don't Know."
Izzo is one of the most played out songs of all time.
Get the fuck out of
In
here.
Izzo is one of the most played out songs in history,
It's
not
not.
just hip hop history. It's been played out. The definition of
It's not.
played out
It's not.
is no matter how, is no matter how good you think that song to be, it's been played to fucking death. And I
Not
guarantee you, more people are sick of Izzo than not. I
well. No,
guarantee you.
no, not compared to the song "Cry" that gets played a lot. "Takeover" gets played a lot. Izzo is like a slap.
And by the way, I'm not that big a fan of Takeover and Ether. I think Blueprint 2 and Last Real Dude Alive uh, are, are infinitely better songs when it comes to the J Nas beef. Infinitely better songs.
I'm not a
Takeover,
well.
the beat to Takeover is overrated. The beat to Ether is trash.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah,
and
Takeover was a better song than Ether.
It's overrated as fuck. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean, to each his
sorry.
own on that. To each
Yeah,
his own.
yo. So Stillmatic and The Blueprint are the single two most overrated albums in their
I totally
respective artists
disagree.
gather.
Disagree.
Yo,
Disagree.
in their artist in Nas's catalog, the most overrated album is Stillmatic. In Jay's
I
catalog, the most
disagree.
overrated album is The Blueprint.
I'll give that to Illmatic being overrated.
No, Stillmatic.
Illmatic.
No, not Illmatic.
Yes. Yes.
Illmatic is not
Illmatic's
overrated.
overrated.
Illmatic
Illmatic is
is not
overrated.
overrated.
It is.
Illmatic is a
It is.
five. Illmatic is a zero skip masterpiece. Zero
That's
skips.
that's understandable. But the problem is that these fans that keep saying that Illmatic is this 5 9 classic act like that's the only album that Nas dropped that was dope. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, I understand that sentiment.
That's why I'm going with that's
That
why I'm
still
going
doesn't
with
make
that.
that still doesn't make the album more overrated than Stillmatic.
No,
Sorry,
it is for sure. Absolutely.
Stillmatic has some horrible songs.
Oh,
Horrible.
there's definitely filler. There's definitely some filler, but
There's filler. Okay, there's no filler on Illmatic though. There's no filler on Illmatic.
yeah, the song one time for your
One time,
mind. That's like the only
one time
song I
in
don't
mind.
like. I
No,
hate
no,
that
no.
song. I hate
No,
that
no,
song.
no, 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 no,
Horrible.
no, no,
That's
no,
one
no,
of the
no,
worst beats
no,
that
no, no,
Sauce
no.
Professor ever did in life. It's like that's the one he came up
No,
with.
that shit's 4 out of 4. That shit is four
No,
out of
it's
four.
not.
One time for
Absolutely not.
mind is a 4 out of
Absolutely
4
not.
masterpiece. I'm
Hell
sorry.
no. I'll take.
Okay, let me
I'll get
let
rid
me
of
tell you
that.
the
I would
songs that
get
I
rid of that
skip.
song.
Let me tell you the skips that I got over Blueprint. All right, I
Hold on,
skip
hold
Takeover.
on.
I skip Izzo. I skip Girls. Get that garbage the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me stop you right
I
there.
skip
No,
Jig.
no,
I skip Jigga.
hold on. You say so you know Girls Those Girls was for Ghostface. So if Ghostface had that song, would you skip that?
Yes.
This nigga.
I don't give a fuck. Yo, I skipped Wisdom Body, bro. What you think I'm gonna do to the
Where's the
girls, girls, girls?
what?
Yes, I
You're
skip Wisdom
bugging.
Body. I'll
You're
piss you
bugging
off
on
even
that.
more. I'll piss you off even more. I skip Ice Cream.
I mean, I like the song, but that they overrate that song too. So
yo,
I'm not even mad at
I
that.
yo, the Wu fans, to all my fellow Wu fans, catch me outside.
There's better songs than Ice Cream on that album
do
for
you do
sure.
you do you do you, do you think Kame is dope?
I like Kame. I like Kame.
You like Kame more than Ice Cream?
Beat wise, no.
Good distinction. Good
Yeah.
distinction.
Beat wise, no.
What about Ghostface's verse on Ice Cream versus Ghostface's verse on Kame?
Well, can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
Yo, you sexy motherfucker! Damn, what's the recipe? You make a brother want to. God damn, can you cook, darling? That's just garbage, man. I'm sorry.
You stupid fuck.
yo, yo, I'm sorry, but yo, I made this point earlier in the spaces.
Yeah.
Yo, most rappers cannot talk to women in hip hop songs. They can't. They just can't. I'm sorry. They can't make meaningful love songs. They can't. Not yo. When you look at the standard that Meth and Mary established for All I Need.
Right.
Like Meth and Mary. That's how you talk to a woman on a song.
Right.
Even when the skies go gray, you will rub me on my back and say, baby, it'll be okay. Now that's real to a brother like me, baby. Never ever give my pussy away and keep it tight, all right? And I'm gonna walk these dogs so we can live in a fat ass crib with thousands of kids. World life, you don't need a ring to be my wife. Just be there for me, and I'm gonna make sure we be living in the fucking lap of luxury. I'm realizing that you didn't have to fuck with me, but you did. Now I'm going all out, kid, and I got mad love to give. That's how you talk to a woman, bro.
Yes, sir.
Not on some strip club sex rap bullshit.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. But what was your original question with Kame and Ice Cream, Ghostface's
Yeah,
verse?
which verse was better? Ghostface on Ice Cream or Ghostface on Kame?
Um, I would say Kame.
I, I'm taking Ice Cream. I'm sorry.
I'll
You're
give Kame.
taking you sexy motherfucker. Damn, what's the recipe? You make a brother with a goddamn.
I think Capadonna had the best verse on Ice Cream.
I mean,
I
that
think
is his
he's
introduction. Cap smoked both songs. If you
yeah.
want to keep it tall, yo, the disrespect to Capadonna within the confines of the Wu Creative Control Camp is insane to me. Because yes, Capadonna, when he is left to his own devices,
Yeah.
can come up with some insane garbage, bro. He come with some insane trash. You know what I'm saying? Like so trash, it's ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? But when he is confined to like proper quality control from a producer who can talk to him, like a RZA or a True Master, he could come with some insane legendary shit, bro. Like Milk This Cow to this day, that song is
Fucking love that.
immaculate, bro.
Love
Milk
that.
This Cow, Slang Editorial, Split Splash,
Yep.
fucking Super
South of the border.
Ninjas, Super
Mm-hmm.
Ninjas.
South of
I'm
the
not
border.
crazy about. I'm not crazy about South of the Border. I'm
Oh
not.
God,
I'm
here
not.
we go.
But I'm not crazy about MCF me. You thinking with your head?
You like
I'm not.
MCF?
I'm not. I
Oh
love the beat.
God.
Hate the bars.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Same with Run. Same with Run.
I
Love
like
the
Ron.
beat. Hate the bars. Love the beat. Hate the bars. Now, what's dart throwing?
I didn't care for that.
Dart Dart throwing is insane. Are
I
you
didn't care
kidding
for
me?
that. I didn't
You
care for
fucking
that.
like you fucking like south of the border, but you hate
Yep.
dart throwing.
Yes, sir.
Make it make fucking sense. Make it
Yep.
make fucking sense,
Yep.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Meth killed both songs, Super Ninjas and Dart Throwing. He
I would
killed them.
prefer Method Man's version of Super Ninjas over the Dark Throne.
I'm on the opposite side. I prefer his verse on Dart Throwing.
Oh
Stank
Lord.
bitch, wanna give me some? No, he killed it. He killed it. And Ray on Dart Throwing was insane, bro.
That's a
Now I
slept
will
on
say
album.
this. Now I will say this. Capadonna on Dart Throwing kept up with Meth and Ray. Capadonna on O'Donna got his ass torn the fuck up by Ghostface.
I didn't care for O'Donnell.
I really wish that O'Donna was just Ghostface. I really wish
I could
that.
see
I
that.
really
I
wish
could
that.
see that.
Cause Ghostface killed it. Killed it. Ghostface and Mathematics, whenever they combine, they're insane, bro.
Yo, Mathematics. I don't know, man. He's kind of he's I don't know. He's hit or miss for me.
Yo, I'm sorry. Mathematics during that sophomore Wu run, post Wu Tang Forever, he didn't miss.
Well, I would say this. Yeah, I would say like in
Beneath
the 90s,
his
90s, he
his
was dope.
beats
But
his beats on Beneath the Surface are insane, bro. Insane.
I mean, they all right,
No, bro. No,
they
no,
all
no, no,
right,
no, no, no,
they
no,
all
no,
right,
no, 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 no. There's publicity. That beat is insane. High price, small reward is insane, bro. Don't let me pull out the roll call, fam. Do not let me pull out the roll call. I love Beneath the Surface
It's
and
okay. It's
what
okay.
he did, what him and Arabian Night did on that album is the perfect utilization of what Jizza was trying to do on that album, which is just display MCing lessons. He was
Here's
just
here's the
his
songs I
bars.
here's the songs I like from Beneath the Surface. I like Amplified Sample, the self-titled track Beneath the Surface. I
Thank you,
like
thank you.
Crash and
Amplified
Crew,
Sample is a mathematics track.
Crash and
That's
Crew.
my least favorite. That's my least favorite song.
What?
Crashy Crew.
I
I like
liked
it.
it.
I
Yeah,
fuck with the song, but it's my
yeah.
least favorite song.
I like High Price Small Reward. That was cool.
That's
Um,
mathematics. That's mathematics. An
Hip Hop
insane beat.
Fury, Hip
Insane.
Hop Fury.
Hip Hop Theory, also another insane mathematics beat.
112. I mean 1112. Excuse me. That was dope. Victim.
Yeah.
Uh,
Victim of the victim of the ghetto.
yep. Feel like an enemy and Mike Trippin. Those like the only songs I like.
Feel
Everything
like
else, like
yo, feel like an enemy and Mike Trippin are both mathematics masterpieces, bro. What are we saying? I love string play like this and like that. I love that
but
song.
here's the thing though. It's not a memorable album. As much as I like those songs,
Just a
yeah.
correction. Hip Hop Fury was Arabian Night. It was not mathematics. Sorry, but
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. Like I was saying, like as much as I like the songs I mentioned I like, they're not memorable songs. They're not like they're like in my go to. I would rather listen to
Now,
Pro Tools or Liquid Swords, even the words from the Genius. I would rather listen to
oh
those albums.
man, oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
you think Pro Tools is better than Beneath the Surface? Give me
absolutely,
some more. Yo, I've never smoked a day in my life, but give me some of what you're smoking.
bro.
So here's
Alfred,
my ranking. So here's
right?
my ranking of Jizz albums. Right,
Mm-hmm.
Liquid Swords obviously is number one. Obviously, right behind it, like immediately behind it, Grandmasters.
Absolutely. That's not me with
And
the argument.
number three, here's where it gets tricky. Beneath the Surface. I think Beneath the Surface is number three. Um, Number four, I'll give that to I'll probably give that to Words from the Genius. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it tall. Even though,
Okay.
even though, even though, even though Words from the Genius has the most skips out of any Jizza album.
Nah,
Um,
I wouldn't go that far.
yeah, I'm not a fan of Come Do Me. I'm not a fan of
No, I
Staying in
don't.
Bars. I'm not a fan of fucking what's that song called? What's that whack ass song called? God damn, son. Uh, it was called "What Are Silly Girls Made Of" and "Super Freak." I hate those fucking songs
I
with a
agree.
passion.
Here's the songs I like from was from the Genius. I like "Phonies You Want to Be," True Fresh MC," "The Genius is Slamming."
Genius is
What?
slamming. Words from a Genius.
Yep,
Who's your
those were
rhyming
the
hero?
days. "Life of a Drug
Feel the
Dealer" goes
pain.
so
Feel
hard.
yo. Feel the pain is insane. And those were the days. Life of a drug dealer. Drop the nonsense. Living foul.
Drama.
Drama. Drama is
Oof.
my favorite song. Drama is
I ain't
my
mad
favorite
at that.
song
I'm
on that
not even
album.
mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Hmm. Yeah. So then you got fucking after Words from the Genius, I probably go Legend of the Liquid Swords and then I'll go Pro Tools.
Wow.
But none of the albums that I named are an iota below 3 out of 4. They're all 3 out of 4, bro. And the first two obviously are 4 out of 4. Obviously,
Oh, Liquid Swords, the Grandmaster, you said?
yeah, yeah. Liquid
Oh,
Swords and
absolutely.
Grandmasters are 4 out of 4. Four out of
Absolutely.
four
I agree. I
masterpieces.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, and the rest of the rest of Jizz's albums are 3 out of 4. He does not have a 2 out of 4 album. He doesn't. He just don't.
My the thing with Legend of Liquid Swords, that shit was edited. That was another issue I had with that album too. Even when you have
I
it on
think I think I
CD.
think I think I think you got beef with the title track. The beat was dope, but that hook, that fucking hook. Oh, the legend of the liquid sword.
Yeah, this was horrible.
Shit is horrible, bro. That hook was
But
horrible.
yo, Sparring Minds with Inspector Deck, that goes hard.
Respect the deck. There we go. There we go.
Woo!
There we
That
go.
goes
There we
hard.
go. There we go. So here's the thing. Autobio is insane. Fucking Animal Planet.
And I'm planning, yeah.
Animal Planet. Animal Planet might be my favorite Bink beat. It might be
Uh,
my favorite Bink beat of all time.
Okay.
Fam, members only. Stay in line. Fucking fame, bro.
Yeah.
Highway robbery. Luminal. Luminal is like that. That song deserves a Pulitzer by its damn self. Rough cut. Uncut material, bro. That album is insane. I don't know how you consider that to be a bad album.
Nah, it's
But
just
there are no
like it
skips
just
here. No skips here. Knock knock.
compared to the other albums, nah, this was like the my least favorite.
Okay, it's your least favorite Jizz album, yes. Okay, that I can take. But skip like a fucking trash album? No, 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 no,
Well, it was
no.
edited. The big problem with it, it was edited. That's my issue. It was hard to
Oh,
listen
like
to.
it was censored. You're talking it was
Yeah, and
censored.
then even my copy has the parental advisory, and it was like still edited. I think it was like a manufacturing error.
Yeah, I don't know about manufactured errors, but like the version that is on streaming services right now, you can play that shit through front to back and not miss and not skip a single song. With the exception of Legend of the Liquid Sword.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's my least favorite.
Anthony Allen was bugging on that fucking hook. But the rest of the song is fire. The rest of the song is fire. The beat is fire, and the bars are obviously fire.
I still
What do you
got
think of
Pro Tools
Jazzo? What do you think of Jazzo as a producer?
underrated.
He's underrated. He definitely is underrated.
Underrated. My favorite beat that he ever did was "Lifestyles of a Ghetto Child" by MOP from their second album, Fire Squad.
Ooh,
And that's
yo,
my favorite. And
yo.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite song off that album, and my favorite MOP album.
Lifestyles of the Ghetto Child goes so fucking hard. That beat goes so fucking bananas. And the way Fizzy Woe and Billy Danz
The
wrote
back and
that shit,
forth,
it's
bro.
yo, that shit was perfection. That shit was perfection.
To me, that's their best album.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. I don't consider it to be like a 4 out of 4, but I consider all their albums 3 out of 4 at least. You know what I'm saying? Like until you get to the rock albums and the Foundation and yeah,
That's what
those
they missed me
those
with
those
those.
those yeah, those were weaker efforts. Those were 2 out of 4. I'm talking about like that initial run from To the Death to Warriors. Those were 4 albums. Those are 3 out of 4s, bro.
Three out of
At least.
fours.
Yeah, 3 out of 4s. They're all three
Oh
out of
man,
fours. Um, To me, they're dope. They're dope albums.
Yeah.
But some of the songs aren't as good as others. You know what I'm saying? Like the quality is inconsistent. But the overall project is very, very, very dope.
Like
Now,
name an album with those inconsistencies.
Warriors got inconsistencies. Like I didn't like the song with the primo song with the product GP.
That shit was
I
dope.
didn't like that. I didn't
That
like that
shit
song.
was dope, man.
I'm sorry. I
That
didn't like that
shit.
song.
Woo.
No, like listen, what Preem and MOP did on that song by themselves was
Yeah.
okay. But
Right.
the product GMB inclusion was unneeded. And it ruined the song for me.
I feel
Now
you.
obviously you got Face Off and you got Annie Up and you got Cold as Ice, like and on the front line is crazy.
That's
Follow
part of my
Instructions.
that's part of my favorite song.
Follow Instructions is my favorite song
I love
off
that
that song
song.
off that album Even
When
even roll
they
call is
took
crazy.
shots at Jagged Edge with R&B
Yeah,
niggas with braids.
yeah, exactly. Even roll call is crazy, bro.
Yeah, Rocco
But
was hard.
once you get to Operation Lockdown,
Oh
I'm
man.
not. Listen, the bars are
Um.
crazy. I'm not gonna dispute that.
Yeah.
But I'm not crazy about the beats. So certain beats on there.
Here's my
Now,
favorite.
here's my favorite Jazzo production.
Okay.
You're not gonna expect this. It's Waiting.
I would choose Foundation over Waiting. Waiting is dope, but I'll choose Foundation over that.
You know what? Another contender for the best Jazzo production is Rap Game Crack Game.
That shit goes so hard.
Oh shit, my bugging. It's none of those. I'm bugging. I am fucking bugging. Pardon self, listeners. I am bugging. My favorite Jazzo production is Forgive My Sins by Group Home.
I was gonna say, ooh, I was gonna mention that.
Mm, mm, mm. Yo,
Yeah,
Jazzo is so underrated as a producer.
yeah, he is. Yes.
Mm.
I just wish he dropped an album in the 90s, man, like that
I
96,
wish he
97.
dropped an album. Yeah, 96. That
And
Waiting single should have been
yeah,
followed with a full album, bro.
yeah.
Because Waiting is immaculate to me. Like, I've always loved that song. Always.
Yo,
Shit fits.
at the end of the show, send me your email. I gotta send you an album that he fully produced back in '98 called the Council Era by a group called the Council. That shit goes so
Okay.
hard. It came out in '98.
It should have come out in 98, but it was shelved, right?
Yeah, so I'll send you just send me
I'll
your
send you
email
the
when
email.
you send me your
I'll
email.
send you email. I'll send you email right now.
Okay, cool.
Or no. After the show, I'll send it
Yeah,
to you
yeah,
after
that's
the
what I'm
show.
saying. Yeah, yeah, after the show, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with regards to like these underrated produce, like people see that's why we don't like drumless loops, bro. That's why, because producers like Jazzo made an art out of meshing loops with drums, bro. Jazzo, K Def, yo, the shit that K Def did on Real Life still blows my mind to this fucking day.
I fucking love that album.
What's your favorite song on that shit?
Ah,
And obviously, we're not talking about the posse cuts.
no, no,
Leave
no,
the
no, of course not.
posse cuts alone,
Um,
because they're
it
cheats. They're cheat
it
codes.
go it
Those posse
goes
cuts.
it goes between Pop the Trunk being one of them.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Ain't No Love and Crime Is
Oh
Money.
man, yo, ain't no love, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't no love. That's the one. That's the
yeah,
one for me. Like that
yeah.
is my favorite Lario solo performance on Wax.
I'm not even mad at that.
Cause the stories that he told on
Yeah,
that fucking song,
yes.
even though the obvious criticism of Lario is that he sounds like Big and he's trying to do the Big gimmick, but he still, I don't know how, but he still somehow makes it
I
his
mean,
own.
he was a
He
big
still
dude.
somehow,
He was a
yeah,
big dude, so he can't,
he was a big dude. No, but there are certain rap, like there are certain records that he released afterwards. he did not sound the way he did on Real Life. He
Right,
didn't.
right, right, right. Yeah,
He was shouting and all that, but at the same time, for some reason, I still feel that he established his own identity, bro. He still established his own identity.
I can see that.
Like, ain't no love.
Yeah,
Crime is money is crazy. Crime is money is crazy. What's the song that was on the High School High soundtrack? Get down for mine. Get down for mine is
yeah,
insane.
yeah, yeah.
Insane. And as far as the lead single and its remix, I thought the lead single was a monster, right? It was a
Oh, real life
monster.
shit. Real life shit.
Real life shit. Kid that
Yeah,
Filario be on some real life shit.
yeah.
And then and
The
then
remix.
the remix, I said this in the review. If the original was a monster, then the remix is its big bad brother. Because it really felt like you were listening to like a truly elevated version of the same song.
Yeah.
Who had the best verse on the remix to you?
That's a good question. Um, it's a toss up between Killer Sin and Lord Tariq for me.
Ooh, I have a clear winner for me. Um, as much as I love Ghostface, man, as much as I love Ghostface, and that song made me a fan of Lord Tariq. But Free Killer Sin, man,
Yeah, Free
Killer
Killer Sin.
Sin went
And hold your head up,
insane.
man. He lost power. That's his brother too.
Yeah, man. My deepest condolences to the Grant family for real. All
Yes, sir.
and the rest of the extended Wu Tang brethren, Wu Tang family worldwide, bro. Wu Tang for the children. Yo, shout out to everybody who's voting for Wu Tang to be inducted into the corporate Hall of Fame, and just for the sheer notion of y'all are fighting the good fight to piss Gene Simmons bitch ass the fuck off,
Oh,
right?
fuck that, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, please, please, please. I am not an advocate of the corporate Hall of Fame by any means of the imagination, but I implore everybody to just go vote for the Woo, bro. Just go vote for the Woo and piss that motherfucker off. Just piss that motherfucker. I just want him to piss that mother. I just want the Woo to piss that motherfucker off. And there will be no bigger middle finger than for 10 motherfuckers from Staten Island to Brooklyn, New York to go and get inducted into the Rock Corporate Hall of Fame of the sheer energy of their efforts alone. Because remember, the industry tried to front on the Woo. That's why I'm such a supporter of the Woo movement. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
in this very stream, I have proven time and again that I am not a stan. Method
right.
Man to Cal Zero, the prequel, is gutter trash.
Yup.
Immobilarity, a vast majority of that album is gutter trash. But at the same time, this Woo movement, has been done in such a non-compromising way for the most part, especially during its beginnings. And the people remember the crazy part is that what the people remember the most is their most uncompromising shit.
Yeah.
Like that 5-year plan era Wu-Tang run is their most uncompromising period. Everything that came after that was either a compromise to the labels or a dilution just because, yo, I do what the fuck I want. I've already got my fans. And I can't blame them for doing either of that in certain contexts, right? But
Yeah.
when they were doing what they were doing initially, they were not compromising one fucking bit. And for that to be what gives them a nomination to be inducted into the corporate Hall of Fame, the most non-corporate shit. Go listen to Fourth Chamber, bro. Go listen to RZA's verse on Fourth Chamber, man. Camouflage chameleon, ninja scale in your building, no time to grab the gun, they already got your wife and children. A hit was sent from the president to raise your residence because you have secret evidence and documents on how they raped the continents. Amidst the prominent, dominant Islamic, Asiatic, Black Hebrew, the year 2002, the battle's few with the woo. 6 million devils just died from the bubonic flow of the Ebola virus. Over the reign of King Cyrus, you can see the weakness of a man right through his iris. Bro,
Yeah.
that's what gets you into the corporate Hall of Fame? Verses like that get you into the corporate Hall of Fame.
I
Yo,
agree.
that is the biggest middle finger to corporate America in music history. If the Wu-Tang gets inducted into the corporate Hall of Fame, that is the biggest middle finger to the music industry in America.
Absolutely.
Please go and vote for them motherfuckers, man. Please.
Yeah, so if Missy Elliott could get into that, then why not Wu-Tang? That's my thing.
Yo. Missy Elliott, I'm sorry to everybody. Fuck Timbaland. Fuck Timbaland
Yeah,
now. Fuck Timbaland then. Fuck Timbaland in the future. Fuck Timbaland forever. That dude is the most corporate sucking producer that I've ever seen. Him and Pharrell. Zionist ass bitch.
oh Lord.
These two suck the corporate cock daily. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So the most anti-corporate sentiment is for the Wu to get inducted into the corporate Hall of Fame. I refuse to call it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because they don't know their own damn rock and roll. Make it make sense that Phil Collins just got nominated. Make it make sense.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
They don't know their own history. When I say their own history, I'm talking about white music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even they can't even rank their own history. Like they are incompetent at every level. Fuck them. And the reason why I made my plea is because I want that institution to get the biggest middle finger possible.
I'm with it.
So yeah. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. How many TED Talks have I given on this platform so far?
I lost count. I've lost count.
Yo. But
And
yo, man.
this is how we are like on IG too. Like we do like DMs and shit. Cause we do messages and this is how we talk. It's even more crazy than on here, but this is how we are. Like we have talks like this every so often. You know what I mean? When we get a chance, because Lord being a family man, he only can do but so much as far as like being on IG. But when we always talk hip hop, it's always a pleasure with him. So
likewise, brother. Likewise, and
sure.
believe me, it gets even crazier. Like yo, I can physically hear him bashing his head against the wall when I say some shit that doesn't align with his perceptions.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what is the most wildest take you've ever heard from me? What is the wildest take that you've ever heard from me?
Definitely the ELE album. Like, yeah, that's definitely that's definitely one of them. You saying that ELE 2 is better than the first one is wild to me.
That's the wildest shit you ever heard from me.
That's one of them.
I'm disappointed. I'm definitely sure.
It's hard to keep up because we have so many takes. And you want to talk about impact? That album right there was very impactful in 98 and going to 99. Woo! That album, man. Classic. That is a classic album. Nobody says.
Yo, I'm sorry. That album is a 2 out of 4 at
Get
best.
the fuck out of here. So let me guess. You're gonna
Rhymes.
So hold on, hold on. So you're gonna say
By the way, I give Volume 2 Hard Knock Life a 2 out of 4 as well.
you're bugging on that.
No, I'm
You're
not.
bugging on that.
I'm really not. I'm really not.
You're bugging on
Cause
that.
see,
No.
here's the
I,
thing. Here's the thing. I appreciate it when the mainstream comes to you without you compromising. Like what DMX did on It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Like what the Wu did with their run from 1992 to 1997. Like what the Mobb Deep did on the infamous and Hell on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I respect that so much. What I don't respect is when you chase the crossover attempt. If y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, listeners, go listen to 2 songs. The first song is EPMD Crossover. That is the most successful EPMD song to date. And on that very song, they are and this is not me saying this, this is DMC from Run DMC saying this. They are dissing the same people that are writing them checks. And we're talking like a full-blown diss. The rap era is out of control. Brothers selling their soul. They go gold, going, gone. Another rapper sold to who? To pop and R&B, not the MD. I strictly hip-hop. I stick to Kid Capri. I know your head is bobbing because the neck knows. Bro. And then after you listen to that, go listen to Faking the Funk by Main Source. Then you'll understand why I give fucking Volume 2 Hard Knock Life and ELE 2 out of 4s. Because as stellar and as capable and as ingenious as Jay and Busta both are in their respective talents, they chose to sacrifice. They chose to compromise. They chose to compromise their art to chase commercial appeal.
but fam, Busta
They
Rhymes
they
is
didn't
but
they didn't
Busta Rhymes,
they
but he
didn't they
can't
didn't
make
let
you.
they didn't let the mainstream come to them because both Jay and Busta have 2 albums that establish what Jay and Busta are in terms of an identity, in terms of how they evolve
But they
as
can't make.
musicians.
But they can't keep making the same album over and over. They
They
can't keep.
didn't make the same albums.
But that's what I'm
Is
getting
the
at.
come? Hold on. Do you think the coming is the same album as When Disaster Strikes from a sonic perspective?
That's my point.
Hell
But
no.
that's my point, though. But that you're supposed to evolve. But as long as you, but when I mean by evolve, let me get this out the way. When I mean evolve, I mean as far as like your lyricism gets better and sharper. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about like production or anything like that. A lot of people get that confused when people say I say evolve. I'm talking about lyricism. Like your subject matter gets more expansive and things like that. But that's what I mean by evolve.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So to me,
Hmm.
what I mean by evolve is the natural sonic direction where you can do whether it's the evolution of the pen or the evolution of the sounds that you surround yourself with. There's a natural way to do it. And they proved, and that what kills me is that both Jay and Busta proved that.
But here's the thing, though. Buster has always been a commercial type of dude, though. He's always been that. Even with the features that he did throughout the '90s, like he shit for God's sakes, he did with Flavor in Your Ear. He did the Vibin remix with Boys to Men. Those were commercial songs for that time, and it
But
was obvious that
but
Busta
hold on.
Rhymes. But no, let me finish. Let me
You
finish.
you
Let
know
me finish.
okay, go
Hold on,
ahead.
let me finish. Because when he was with Leaders in the New School, people was deeming him as a superstar. Scenario
Yeah,
was the proven point of that. People wanted him to
I
go
agree.
solo even from then on. So there was he was a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. So here's my point. So when it comes to Boys to Men and the features,
Yeah.
they were they were all they were all the ones who came to Busta. not Buster chasing them. See the difference?
But yeah, but that shows that he has that appeal.
Okay, okay, but I'm sorry, but when you chase the commercial appeal, when you're the one who, okay, there's a commercial attempt, that's what hip hop has always frowned on.
But hip hop has evolved since then, though.
Yeah,
You know,
but they
because if it,
regressed, bro. They regressed, and I blame Diddy for that. I
I
blame
mean, it's a
Diddy
moment,
because
but no,
because
no,
because because here's the
no.
thing. What MC Hammer did was frowned upon. I don't care how respected he was in the street. We're talking musically. MC Hammer is a whack MC who made whack music.
I like fucking Headhunter, but that's me though.
Yo, MC
Fucking Headhunter
Hammer
was
is a
dope.
whack. Listen, man, MC Hammer is a whack MC who made whack music, and it was evident that he was just somebody who wanted the commercial success and will do anything to get it. Because in 80, when he first came out, and I've got people in the Bay who's saying this. I've heard this people in the Bay who were outside when MC Hammer first came out. They were not the vast, the crushing majority of MC Hammer fans who attended his shows were suburban white kids brought there by their fucking parents who think, oh yeah, that's what these dudes, that's that new fad. Put it this way: the vast majority of MC Hammer fans, when MC Hammer popped, were people who thought rap was a fad. And that's not me saying this. That's people from MC Hammer's own hood saying it.
Yeah, but see, but
And
here's the
then
thing though.
and then and then and then Diddler comes along. The Diddler comes along and makes what MC Hammer did that was so frowned upon cool. Like, okay, now it's okay to do what
Well,
MC Hammer did. The same shit, the same exact bullshit, the same corny ass bullshit, whack music, commercial attempts, very blatant commercial attempts, and that's cool now.
but fam, you do realize gangster rap back in the '90s was just considered commercial hip hop, like this Death Row and the Snoop Dogs and all that. That was considered commercial. It's not just the commercial you think of Diddy, the Diddy sound with the Hitman and all that stuff. You do know that, right? Wu Tang was considered commercial at that time.
No, now
When
hold
you're
on,
on the
hold on.
radio and when you're on like the video platforms like Video Music Box and the Box and all that, bro, your MT Rap, fam, you commercial.
Yeah, I know, but there's a difference. Like I'm telling you, there's a
I know what
difference
you're
when
trying
the
to say. I know
commercial.
you're trying. I know what
No,
you're saying. I know what you're
but
saying.
but but the difference is, but you're missing my point. You're missing my
No,
point.
I'm not.
The
I'm not.
the commercial, okay, you're commercial, but you didn't compromise to get there. You didn't compromise not one thing. Like, go listen to fucking Liquid Swords, bro. Liquid Swords is an
I have the
underground rap
album.
album.
I have the
Yeah,
album.
I
Yeah,
know, I know. I'm
yeah,
saying to the proverbial you. I'm
yeah,
not talking to Steve personally. I'm
yeah.
talking like as an argument. So when you go listen to Liquid Swords, a Tikal, Only Built for Cuba Links, a Return to the 36 Chambers, those are albums made with zero compromise to anybody, to any corporate, to any A&R, to anybody. Like, yo, RZA was locked in a basement like a fucking madman for 5 years straight, my dude. He wasn't going to no clubs. He wasn't going to nothing. You should hear how Method Man talks about those studio sessions that he did for Tikal.
Yeah,
He
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 used to go
was
to
going
club. He used to go to clubs, and then he would perform. He would record for Takao like 2, 3 in the morning. I know about that.
in some rotten ass studios.
Right.
Like, but that's called zero compromise. That's full dedication, bro. That's full dedication to the purity of your art.
But yeah, they were
And
getting
I'm not
on though.
saying everybody
Yeah,
should do this. And I'm not saying everybody should
yeah.
record at rundown studios or go to the most violent part of the hood and record there to be like pure to your art. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying don't compromise who you are. Like don't make something that's not you. So MC Hammer a dude who is well respected from the Bay should make Bay music. He shouldn't make fucking rap
But
is a
that's not
fad
him
music.
though. But that's not him though. That's not him. Everybody has a different. Just because that's like so. Tony
Who's not
They're
him?
from
Who's that?
they're from Oakland. They're from Oakland. So they should make Bay Area style music like Oakland like Too Short and E40 style music. Even
No,
though
no,
E40
no,
is
no,
from
no, no. I'm not
Vallejo.
saying no. Did E40 sound like Too Short?
Everybody had a different sound.
So that's your answer right there.
So yeah,
But they all,
but why you
but
say
you can
but
hear,
you said
but you
Hammer
can hear,
but you said Hammer
but
but you
you can
said
hear.
Hammer should make
Okay,
Bay Area
my bad,
music.
my bad, my bad, my bad. Please, Steve, please, Steve. I'm just trying to understand one
Yeah.
thing. Do you okay? You just stated that E40 and Too Short, and let's add Spice One,
Yeah.
for argument's sake. Okay, those three MCs,
Mm-hmm.
they're very distinct from each other. No, not one of them can be confused for the other, right?
Right.
And not one of them's musical palette can be confused for the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet, it is unmistakable that these three are from the Bay, from the very first note you hear of their music, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Like you can be that MC Hammer. You could have been that. You
But that's
easily could
not
have been
him
that.
though. That's not him. That's not what he wanted to do.
He
People
wanted to
come from
sell out.
but people come from different backgrounds,
Yo,
man.
it's yo. Listen, Steve, I respect you, and yo, you my brother for real. But I'm not here for like I've been seeing this on hip hop Twitter. People with this revisionist history with MC, and I'm not saying that's you doing it. I'm not calling you doing that, but I'm saying that like MC Hammer gets shot a lot of bail, bro. He gets shot a lot of bail for making whack music. The
Mm-hmm.
dude was whack, bro. The dude was making music for people who thought rap was a fad. Those were the overwhelming majority of his fans. The overwhelming majority were white kids who didn't know the very first thing about hip hop.
And same thing with Vanilla Ice too.
Same thing with Vanilla Ice. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why they were the laughing stock of hip hop. They were a laughing stock. It didn't matter how much they sold, they were a
Yeah.
laughing stock. They were never treated seriously by people who are of the art form. Man, contrast that with how Too Short is treated. Too Short is treated like royalty in the Bay, for good reason.
Absolutely.
Now MC Hammer is treated like royalty in the Bay, but for a very different reason. But for reasons
Right.
not related one bit to the music.
Right. That's true.
That's not what I'm talking about. I don't care about how much of a philanthropist MC Hammer is. He could be he could be OG Two Tone times 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, he could be the realest gangster that has ever lived. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about his music. His music was whack, bro. Straight the fuck up and down. Now you can listen to Too Short and say he's an acquired tape, but you can damn sure say that Too Short was like it was an iconic linchpin of Bay Area hip hop.
Right.
And a lot of his songs are undeniable, bro. And as far as so you want to be a gangster, fucking buy you some. I can go on and on and on and on.
Right.
And that's not something you could say by MC Hammer, bro. His music is not undeniable. It's very deniable. I'm just talking about the music. That's all I'm saying. And yes, I understand that music is subjective, but that stops at a point. You're not telling me Lil Bow Wow is a better lyricist than Nas. That's how wild these MC Hammer takes are.
But who said?
What I'm saying is that
Who said that MC Hammer was that dude? Like as far as like with the music, who's saying that?
A lot of people are saying it on hip hop Twitter now.
That's
They're
crazy.
saying, "Oh, MC Hammer, it pioneered some shit that became industry standard."
Oh God.
You think? Of course he did, because he was the very first person to sell out.
Right.
And Diddy made selling out cool. That's Diddy's biggest crime. Diddy's biggest crime, aside from the personal shit, aside from the weirdo shit, which he should be given the death penalty for. I'm not gonna mince words. R. Kelly, Diddy, they deserve the death penalty for what they did, right? In their personal lives. But as far as the music goes, the biggest crime Diddy committed against the art form is making what MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice did cool and acceptable to the average hip hop artist.
I think Diddy made better music than those two you just mentioned, Vanilla Ice.
How?
Well, for one thing, didn't just do hip hop. He also did R&B. He founded Jodeci, who's like one of the best R&B groups of all time. If it wasn't for him, there would be no Jodeci. There would probably there would be no Biggie. There would be no Easy Mo. Well, Easy Moby's been around, but like as far as like the superstardom and all that stuff, like Diddy, you can't deny Diddy's contribution to hip hop, despite what you don't like about Diddy.
Okay.
Yeah. So his contribution to hip hop you can't deny, but despite of the allegations that's going against him and things like that, but his way of like bringing R&B mixing with hip hop, and it just made it more palatable for everybody to listen to. I mean, it's listenable to this day. It's impactful to this day. You go to a club or whether it's like like the old school Sundays or whatever you go to, they're playing music. Shit, LOX's first album, Money, Power, Respect, that was under Diddy. Biggie's first two
I know.
albums, that's under Biggie. Craig Max, that we both love, Project, that's under Biggie.
Okay, I know. I know it's
the R&B, albums like Faith, that's all under Puffy. You can't deny that.
Okay, let's not get things misconstrued. I'm not talking about R&B here.
No,
R&B
but
was
but
already
but,
there.
it, but,
So,
but
no, hold on.
correlates,
There's
though.
but there's
It
no,
correlates.
but there's no, but there's a very important distinction. R&B was already accepted by corporate America. It was
I
already
understand
accepted
that. I understand
as
that.
an art form. No, it was already hold on. It was already accepted as an and respected as an art form. It was already accepted and respected as an art form. It was not diluted. Like
But
you didn't need.
with Diddy, he added hip hop.
No, hold on. Wait. No, I'm just trying to land my plane here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So R&B was already respected as an art form, and then that also and it's not as counterculture as hip hop was. Remember,
but that's also too because R&B is not.
No. Hold on.
Right.
Diddy entered the industry when Public Enemy was one of the biggest rap acts in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a reason that after Diddy came to power, you saw no Public Enemy in the mainstream.
Well, that's because
there's a reason for that.
But not for nothing. But after a while,
I see it clear as day. To me, I see it clear as day. I don't know how others see it, and respectfully, to each their own.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's clear as day. Corporate gained a foothold in hip hop, in mainstream hip hop. Now, the underground, that's a different story. The independents, that's a different story. Corporate will never gain a foothold in there. Now, they can try to rot it from the outside by introducing whack-ass subgenres. That's fine. But it'll never corrupt there's a certain purity in independent hip hop that was never lost, and you can still find it today. Even matter of fact, right now with how the industry is set up, certain subgenres that preserve that purity can thrive now, and they can really make sub communities. That's how community resistance forms. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to get all the way political in this, but in music business, the sense of community absolutely applies. And the way that Diddy allowed these corporate fucks to enter the mainstream hip hop landscape and affect its context is clear as day to me. Clear as day. Because, yes, we talked about Biggie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, What was Biggie's choice to be the lead single
I'm not sure.
of Ready to Die? It was Machine Gun Funk.
Got you.
And I guarantee you, if Diddy put that money that he eventually put in Juicy behind Machine Gun Funk, he would have had he would have had the same effect. And by the way, the the song that popped Biggie and made him into a superstar. Of course, hip hop heads already knew about him all the way since his feature on Heavy D's Blue Funk. They already knew who Biggie was. They've been up on game, and they heard Party and Bullshit and so on and so forth. But the song that did it, that catapulted Biggie into the superstar that we know him today, is the Flavor in Your Ear remix. And if you talk to anybody who was involved in the making of Flavor in Your Ear, you know that Diddy was at odds with everything relating to the culture when it comes to making that song. But Craig Mack, who is the most anti-Diddy artist that Diddy ever managed on that fucking label. I know the Locks had the Free the Locks campaign, but the beef that Craig Mack had with Diddy was way worse. And he still made with Flavor in Your Ear with Easy Mo B. And without Flavor in Your Ear, Bad Boy does not exist.
I agree.
Bad Boy as an institution depends on the success of Flavor in Your Ear. And that's why I consider Project Funk the World to be the most anti-Diddy project in the entire Bad Boy roster.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
Diddy could not control Craig Mack. That's why Craig Mack got blackballed after that project.
But then also too with piggyback what you're saying, that's why he also blackballed on Easy Mo B, because he wanted him to be on the Hitman, but Easy Mo B was like, nah, I want to kind of do my own thing. So that's why like he didn't really get as much publicity, if you will, compared to the others too. That's why like he's
Craig
not
Mack?
really on.
Craig Mack?
Yeah, no, Easy Mo B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be part of the Hitman, but he didn't want no interest.
He was supposed to lead the Hitman, bro. He was
But
supposed to.
he didn't want it though, and that's
He
why
didn't
I
want
felt
it because he clashed with Diddy, and
right.
Diddy violated.
Right, yeah, he did.
With you know the story of the Flavor in the Air remix, right? Rest in peace to Chucky Thompson, man. But I don't know
Yeah, that's
how
good,
Diddy
man.
forced him. I don't know how Diddy forced him to go along with that bullshit that they did to Easy Mo B. Easy Mo B was the sole producer of the Flavor in Your Air remix, and then the credit come out: Easy Mo B, Sean Puffy Combs, and Chucky Thompson. That was straight bullshit. What and Diddy and all of y'all saw the documentary. I presume all
Yep,
of y'all
yeah, I
saw
did.
it.
I did. Yep.
Yeah. So it's not out of the realm of logic for Diddy to insert himself into context that he had no business being in. Yo, that and I truly believe that the practices that Diddy undertook gave way to like-minded motherfuckers who are a cancer to this hip-hop culture, whether people know it or not. And their track record since, no matter how successful money-wise they got, speaks for itself. But yeah, enough of my rants, bro. I could be here for the full week. I can rant about this shit, but I don't want to dampen the mood. But this is a good conversation to have.
Yes, sir. I agree.
It's a good conversation to have, and I'll always appreciate the mobility one platform.
Yes, sir.
I'll always
Appreciate you.
appreciate it for giving me a chance to for giving people the chance to come to my TED Talk. Yo, pardon self for the bad voice, but I blew my voice
good,
out.
bro.
Pause.
You
Because
you good, bro.
yesterday we had like a full blown wig out.
Okay.
And yeah, me and the Cuzzos, we set up a full
Shout out to
musical wig out.
shout out to people I can see us move the wig out.
Yeah, big facts. And I performed Cock the Hammer live.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I split them into two groups, and I made them do the ad libs. You know, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
bum, bum, boom, 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 bum, bum. I split them into two lines, and I would let one line go boom, 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 and then the other line I would let go bum, bum, boom, 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 bum, bum, and I would go in. I'm a chicken hawk hunting for a chicken. Get paranoid with it, yo. And none of them understand a lick of hip hop lyrics. Like they understand basic English, business, corporate English, but they don't understand
Yeah.
hip hop. Like they don't listen to hip hop. So
I got
all
you.
of this shit is alien to them.
Right, 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 right,
I've been
right,
doing
right.
I've been doing this shit for more than 10 years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. And my uncles are looking at me like I got three heads, bro. Salute to everybody in the comments.
Yes,
Salute
sir.
to Antoine. Salute to DSG. Salute to my brother Reg. Salute
And
to
shout out to
Lo-Fi
Rez, man.
Hayes. Salute to Pill. Yo, Pill Cosby is crazy. Yo, salute. Salute to everybody who commented, man. Tim Space King. Salute to DJ Tim Space King.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna call it a night. I can't. I need to go drink something that'll calm down my vocal cords, cause
Yeah, drink some tea,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Drink some
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some.
clove tea. Clove tea.
That is it. I'm near the T spot right now,
Oh yeah.
so that's
But yeah,
exactly what I'm doing.
when you get a chance, send me an email so I can send you that joint.
I will do. Will do.
All right, man.
This was very healthy, very
Yes,
healthy.
sir.
And by the way, one last story.
Yeah.
Vote for the Wu Tang Clan to enter the corporate Hall of Fame,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Yeah, man. Peace, mercy, and blessings.
Peace.